Good morning, good morning. We are back with some more Godforge. Hello, hello. Good morning, day 3. How are we doing? Let me see, a little bit dark as always, but that's fine. Back on the laptop. Hopefully it survives another stream of grinding, of chilling, of playing. Right? I was just farming some, what's it called? Workshop of Ptah. In the meantime, right? I've been farming a ton, just a little bit. As you're gonna see, I still have a ton of energy, but I said, you know what? I'm at the stage where it's worth, even though it's just stage 4. It's still pretty good because if you look at the rewards that it can give you, it says 2, 3, and 4 star, right? The quality. That's the quality of the gear that we can get. So, it's good, right? It's definitely good. It's definitely worth it. And I'm okay with it for now. Gives me some more gold. Gives me some more XP. It's not a ton of gold, but you know what? It is some. It ain't much, but it's honest gold. Hello from the other side. Thank you. Day 3 ultra supporting as always from YouTube and from Twitch. Thank you, Day 3. But it's gonna be a chill one, right? Just waking up, having a Godforge coffee, and continuing the grind. Gotta see what else I gotta push. I have a feeling though that I might have to do my summons on stream and then make a video out of it. Because if I'm trying to push more stuff, like more campaign stars, which is kind of like, you know, at the end of the day, the goal is pushing the campaign, pushing those stars over there. I need more heroes, because I might need to decide on somebody, right? It's like, if I go and level up some more people, I need to start getting some 5 stars and stuff like that. And in order to do that, I want to make sure that I don't pull like better people, because if I pull somebody better, right? Maybe I pull a cheap Totek as a damage dealer, and I have a strong feeling I would rather invest in him instead of Guan Yu. So doing summons might actually be one of the first things that I do on the stream. So I might do it early, right? Before people start gathering, so that it's kind of like, you know, people that are here can see it. And then people that can watch, they will watch it on YouTube later as well, can, you know, see it as well. So it's not like I wait a ton, then there's a lot of people here. And then after there's a lot of people here, they might be like, you know what, most of them have already seen it, they might not watch my video. So it might be a rewarding situation, so to speak, for the early birds, right? Or the early birds that are here on stream pretty early might get, AK Day 3 so far. They might get a little bit of a reward for doing so. I'm just gonna be hoping that the quality of the recording is gonna be good enough, which it might not be, but I guess I'm gonna have the backup, right? I'm gonna have the backup of if I do it on stream and I try to record while I'm streaming. If it doesn't record properly, I can always try and download it from YouTube or Twitch. You have to wait till tomorrow night, but I have Heimdall, Guan Yu, Ramses, and so let's go. Yeah, that's a good one. Early bird get the treats, no worms on this channel. Exactly. Again, here's the thing. I have a decent core, right? I cannot complain. Day 3, it's a good day, by the way. We get 500 God Steel. Allows us to build more weapons. But also we get this fancy title. Let's just swap that title over there. So, edit. Let's see, title. Emissary of Riven. There we go. We are the emissaries of Riven. But here's the thing. So if I try and look at the team that I have, I don't have a ton, right? Because again, I have only pulled mortal ether stones. And everything that I have is from that. I got lucky to actually pull an epic from mortal ether stones. In the same temple, I actually pulled Unken Cinnamon. But apart from that, it's mostly, you know, and then I just got Tomoe Gozen, which honestly I'm not that high about, right? I'm not that excited about. She doesn't seem that amazing. It's like, okay, she has potential to do single target damage, but I'm not sure how much I value that, right? I personally value more AoE damage, personally value more people that do some other type of hits, right? Not just these ones, so maybe I do my summons, because I have quite a few, right? I have a Flawless, I have 9 Eternals, 54 Ancestrals, and 55 Mortal Aether Stones. So maybe actually start with that. You know what, let's just start with that. Let's just do some summons and then we go from there. So I guess I'm gonna keep the same scene, because I don't think I have a different scene for this one. That should be fine, so I guess let's do this. Hey guys, this is OddOneGaming. This is going to be another Godforge video. In today's video, I'm going to be finally doing some summons on my beta account. It's day 3 and I've not pulled anything apart from Mortal Aether Stones. Now, you might see that I have a different screen and whatever. Hope the quality is going to be okay, because I'm just recording while streaming on my laptop, which is an older one, but I'm at the point where I definitely need to get myself more options of heroes in order to be able to push the campaign more, to get more 3 stars, to put some other areas. Plus, I'm at a point where I am trying to decide, you know, I'm gonna need to start getting some 5 stars. I'm trying to decide, do I continue with Guan Yu as my 5-star damage dealer, or am I gonna pull something better? I might even swap to Banshee or whatever, but I guess let's jump into it. So let's see what can I actually get, because here's the thing, from the Flawless, I still have not pulled anyone. So the Flawless is gonna be a guaranteed legendary. So obviously we're gonna leave the Flawless for last, but I guess let's start off with some more Mortal Aether Stones, because I have already, like, everything I pulled that you noticed was for Mortal ones, which means I even got an Epic, as you noticed. If you look at the chances, there's a 0.09% chance to get an Epic, and I actually got that, and then there's a 0.905% chance to get a rare. So there's a, I think there's only like a pity in the Mortals for rares. The pity counter sets when a hero that rarity is summoned. I don't think there's any pity. Oh yeah, sorry, there is. So there is an 81 for rares. So I guess when I hit my rare pity, I also got Banshee in the same tempo, because I got, as you saw, Anki and Cinnamon, and I also had Banshee. So let's see. Can I get more luck? The cool thing about this is that you can also hit the legendary. I'm gonna start with the singles, but you know, the chance of getting a legendary is extremely low. So, you know, I'm not I don't have high expectations, but you know, it only takes one. If the luck is there, it only takes one. Okay, we got Yamawara, sorry. Let's see. Can I get maybe a good rare, or can I get some more epics in this one? Okay. That's Nymph. I think I have 2 more singles, then we're going to the temples. Really hoping to pull something interesting, right? I'm really hoping to pull something interesting. Give me some more stuff to help. Okay, that's a mummy. There we go. How many more do I have? Okay, 1 more single, and then we go into the temples of mortals, and then we go to the juicy stuff, right? Then we go into the other ones. There we go, Jackal. Another one of the commons, and let's do the temples. Come on. Let me know in the comments down below, if you're watching the video later on YouTube, what did you guys pull so far, right? Did you get any luck from Mortals? There we go, Akuma. Got ourselves a rare. Let's see what Akuma does. I know that his skin, like the way he looks, is amazing. What does he do again? Single target hit with Curse, and then if Underblaze extends it. This one, AoE, chance to land Blaze. If the target is under vulnerable, places Blaze 2. That's nice. And then the ultimate, single target hit, ignore 2% of defense for each debuff. So, could do some damage. And then the passive, whenever an enemy is inflicted with Blaze, hero steals target's current HP. That sounds cool, but I'm not sure I would build him. At least not for now. But, let's continue. Come on, hit me with an epic. Give me another epic for the mortals, right? Wanna get that nice RNG. Wanna get, there we go, Cyclops. Okay, this was the rare. So here's the thing, Cyclops was the rare that Dirk was talking about, to kind of being like, you know, the Bellower of Godforge. Let's see what he does. AoE attack on a basic with and heals himself for the damage he does. That's a good start. AoE on the second hit decreases each target's attacking defense by 3%. So this is insane. A core that decreases attack and defense up to 15% for a rare. I might actually have to build him. And then the ultimate, let's see. Okay, this one's a single target, steals a random buff, destroys max HP if target is under a buff after attacking, 80% chance to place resistance down. So honestly, I'm not that fussed about this ultimate. Let's see the passive. Before attacking, this hero will increase their attack by 5% of this hero's team combined attack. Sounds fun. He sounds really fun, right? He's gonna be a quirky one because he's a brawler and has the damage scaled off of attack and HP. But having two AoEs, the core and the basic, sounds amazing. And if I don't pull anybody else better, I might actually have to use him as one of my DPS for Hex Hollow. Craggle, hello, hello. I'm just like, if I'm gonna ignore the chat a bit as I'm recording my summons to post for a video later. So, you know, if I don't say stuff, just keep in mind that, guys. And if I say at the end, you know, peace, love, take care, everyone, it's my usual outro is because I'm just ending the video. Okay, let's keep going. Come on. So far, so good. Rare rates have been rating. Can I hit another epic? Am I gonna have that luck? Not really. Let's go. Let's keep going. This is, you know, starting out with the baby stuff, and then we're gonna get into the bigger ones, into the Eternals, and then the flawless at the end for my guaranteed legendary. And I'm gonna see, can we finally get Dracula, right? Okay, that are the mortal ones. Now let's start with the Ancestral again. Start with those singles, or like maybe I'll leave one single at the end and do 10 pulls. Okay, start off with, he's the one that has a weird name. Nebuchadnezzar. Okay, Defender. What does he do? Okay, restores 5% allies destroyed HP, so he restores HP. Heal the ally with the... heals himself otherwise. Attack down. And then Stalwart. Okay, this is good. Stalwart on all allies. This one blocks control effects. So for a rare, to have a 2-turn Stalwart and a Protect is really strong, right? Passive, hero receives damage, reduces damage received by 1%. Okay, that's really good. It can be decent. Can be really decent. Let's see. Couple more singles, then we go to temples. Okay, another Guan Yu. I guess we're gonna have some awakenings for Guan Yu. Let's see. Come on. Okay, another Anki Cinnamon. I guess we're gonna have an awakening. Now, time for the 10 pulls. Wish me luck. Time for those 10 pulls. Come on. Any epics? Any legendaries? Nope. Okay, here's the thing. Ragnar Lothbrok is a good one, right? If I'm not mistaken, Ragnar Lothbrok has AoE defense down. Yep, there we go. AoE defense down on the core. Even though it's a small version, it's good. Considering he's a brawler, it's gonna be really good. So I'm happy with this one, especially because, you know, they got two of them. But don't I want to see red taxes? I want to see some epics, some legendaries. Come on, game. Any luck? Doesn't look good so far, okay? Polyphemus. Let's see. What does Polyphemus do again? Let's see. What is this Cyclops all about? Okay, that's a little bit too long of an animation from my point of view. Chance to land the spare on a basic is really good. It's a big chance. Remove any debuff and then attacks all enemies. If enemies under disable places barrier, inflicts increased damage to disruptors. Not that impressed about this one. And then the ultimate. Again, single target hit chance to land speed down. Targets, so he's all about anti-disruptors. I'm not that impressed about him. The disabled part destroys max HP. Is I'm definitely not gonna build him anytime soon. He doesn't look like that good. But let's see. Come on. Anything better? Any legendary? Okay, I'm getting all my stars. Shinigamis! There we go. Okay, Ragnar Lothbrok might be put on the back burner because I personally really like Shinigami. Because not only does he bring the defense down, he also has the execute on his passive. He also brings some other debuffs. 2 more Guan Yus as well. That's pretty good. Because it might get him to Awaken 5, which means I might just have to max him out. But my luck is not crazy yet, right? My luck is not quite there yet. I only got an epic in 30 pulls. Okay, that's my Guan Yu A5. Okay, Odysseus. Okay, Odysseus. Let's see what Odysseus is all about. So he's a disruptor that is wisdom, and he's also an Olympian. Let's see what can he do. Okay, single target hit, chance to land accuracy down. Okay. Attacks on enemy, targets 30 meters above, says the target's 30 meters 50%. If it's below, has a chance to land speed down. So again, single target hits. Too much single target. Then okay, AoE attack with a 50% chance to confuse. Now this is what we're talking about, right? Landing confuse on an AoE attack, but it's on the ultimate, so it might be harder to get to it. This could be good, but might not be as easy to rely upon. And then passive, when enemies on confuse attacks one of their allies, this hero gains 10% turn meter. Okay. Again, I'm not impressed. It might just be, you know, I might just be expecting too much because I've seen lots of legendaries, but let's see. Okay, come on, hit me with the legendary, right? See, this is why I didn't do my summons. My luck's not there. I got two epics, Polyphemus and then Odysseus, which I'm not that impressed about. I got better luck with my mortals, where I got Banshee, at least for damage dealing, right? Lots of rares in here. I'll have to decide what I use. I know Chang-Chi can be good, but let's do the last one. Come on. What is this gonna be? Okay, that one's a I don't even remember her name. Was it Eurydice, right? Eurydice. I'm just gonna go for Romanian. No, it's a muse. Okay, that was a muse. That's fine. It's fine. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's start with Eternals. Okay, 9 Eternals. Maybe I get better luck over here. And then we pull the flux at the end. Finally see what Lego we get. Okay, okay. I know good stuff about Yao Chan. Yao Chan is pretty good. Okay. Single target hit decreases the divinity. Okay, place a charm. 3-turn charm. That's amazing. And decrease the divinity of all enemies by 15%. If the divinity falls below 10%, place a sleep. This is awesome. And then the ultimate single target hit. 3 times. Each hit decreases turn meter. Targets under charm decreases turn meter on all enemies instead. Which is awesome. And then the passive. When an enemy under charm has the turn meter or divinity increase, this hero gains the same amount. Yao Chan could be interesting, but let's see. Come on. Come on, good luck. Okay, Scotty, the queen of the alphas. That's a start, right? I know she's been tweaked a bit. Let's see if she's still good. Still lands freeze on the basic, pretty low chance. 3 enemies at random, still can land freeze, again, pretty low chance. And then the ultimate, still AoE with speed down for 1 turn if they're under freeze, speed 2. She's still good, it's still good. When attacking enemies under freeze, reduces the target's divinity by 10%. I think this used to be that she used to gain divinity, so she was doing a lot of ultimates. So maybe it's not as good, but I guess it can still be fine. Might end up building it, especially because I'm, you know, I don't have anybody chaos built apart from Banshee. Hello, Alexandru, Cyrax, Scratch. I'm just recording, so if I'm not answering to chat instantly, it's because I'm recording the summons to post for later. But welcome, everyone. Okay, let's see. Come on. Hit me with a good epic. Give me a good epic. Give me an epic at least from Eternals. Or legendary while we're at it. Let's see. Okay. This one looks amazing. Okay, Onryo. I think I heard some good stuff about her. Double hit on a single target. Chance to land vulnerable. If the target is under curse, has to spread the random debuff on all enemies under curse. That's nice. Core ability AoE with a curse. That's pretty good. Looks like decent damage. Then ultimate AoE. Again, so double AoEs. I like that. Decrease each target's divinity. Will decrease by further for each debuff or disable on the target. If target is under curse, increase duration of curse. So this is pretty good. This is pretty cool. If you have a ton of debuffs, you're going to decrease a lot of divinity. And then the passive. When attack enemy in their curse, triggers 1 random effect on target. Oh my god, you can place one of these amazing stuff. Nice. So if it's under curse, can place corrupt, hex, terrify. Okay, I see you, Onryo. I see you. That's pretty interesting. Come on, what else can we get? Okay, one of the S cards. Sigurd, what does Sigurd do? Single target, barrier equal to 5% damage inflicted. If Brynhild is on the same team, also place a barrier on her. Okay, single target hit again, places face up on hero, and then also same thing with Brynhild. Will always strong hit against bosses. This is interesting. Okay, ultimate again, another single target, increased damage to bosses. So if he actually has good damage overall, this could be nice against bosses. Targets defeated, increases damage hero receives. Not that impressed when the zero attack heal for 30% damage inflicted. This is good self-sustain, but he is not on the priority list for me for hitting. Come on. Okay, another Diao Chan. That's fine. If this was Watcher, I would have been extremely happy because Diao Chan's amazing there. She's the legendary, but here it's okay. Come on. Come on. Give me an epic. Epic! And it's a good one. And it's a good one. And it is a good one. We are gonna be taking this. Hound of Duat. Unless they changed him, he used to be amazing. So, basic attack, double hit. Each hit, 25% chance to steal divinity. Not the best, but can be good. Has some pairing with Jackal and Anubis. Then the core. Here's the thing. Core places shield on all allies. Does it hit and places shield on all allies by 25% damage inflicted. Might not be huge, but this one looks like it has good multipliers because it, you know, you can boost his damage from defense and attack. So you can have some good shields. And then on the ultimate, retaliate on himself and then protect 2 on all allies for 2 turns. And then also the passive, when attacking enemies, places barrier on this hero for 10% damage inflicted. So he's not the best defender, but he can be a good defender. He has self-sustain through shields and barriers. Then, like I said, he also can steal divinity. Also, you know, that shield, that protect. So, you know, Hound of Duat is a pretty decent one. He might see some playtime, especially because he's chaos and I don't have a lot of chaos. Let's keep going. Come on. Anything better? Okay, this is not better. Let's see what does this one do. Or at least I don't know his kit yet. Machao, sorry. Okay, single target hit with the chance to land defense down. The attack strong is a big version. Okay, that sounds good. Sharpen on himself, which sharpen increases strong hit and strong hit damage chance. That's pretty good. On this hero, then attacks all enemies. AoE attack, okay, I like that. If the attack is strong hit, inflicts additional damage equal to 1% of target's max HP. It's not a lot, but considering it's AoE, can be good. And then ultimate, attacks one enemy 3 times. Each hit triggers a random effect. Face down attack upon him or ignores defense. Attack strong hit will place the big versions. Okay, so he might actually be nice. I just wish this was AoE instead. But I guess we have one AoE on the core, which sharpens to start off with. Machao might see some playtime. Come on. Give me a legendary. Okay, that's not a legendary. She looks really sad. But, Eurydice, Euridice, if we go full Romanian. Since I thought it was her earlier, what did she do? Single target with a chance for sleep, okay. Single target with a chance to stun, so she kind of is a good disruptor. AoE with a chance to decrease target's turn meter and place speed down. Okay, and then passive, when an enemy disabled takes a turn, decreases the divinity. Okay, she might be a good control hero. Let's keep going. Come on, another legendary or epic. Okay, we already got him. Machao, let's see. And that's it. That's it for the Eternals. Now, time for the main event. Time for the last one. Time for the Flawless. What can we get? So, the goal for the Flawless is obviously, first of all, hopefully Daddy Dracula, right? That's always my most wanted. If not, I feel like I would really like to get a Quetzalcoatl because I really want somebody that, you know, gets my speed going, gets my turn meter going. I want somebody that gets my team moving. So, wish me luck, everybody. Come on. One Flawless, one Legendary. Make it be good. Come on, game. You know what? It's not what I asked for, but I personally consider Sun Wukong to be one of the best, if not the best, damage dealer in the game because of his ultra utility, because of all the craziness that he does. I'm really happy. Plus, guess what? 21 speed in all battles. Who needs a Quetzalcoatl when you got another Smash in the team that also brings you speed in all battles? So, he has a single target hit that increases his divinity. If joining an attack, he increases divinity by more. Also mirror random buff from the target. So if the target has a buff, he gets that buff himself. Then, his core ability, AoE hit for each buff on this hero, damage increases. This can hit really hard. And then the ultimate, really fun one, attacks 8 times at random. Each hit has a chance to heal this hero. And then also decreases the target's stamina by 8%. If the target is hit more than 5 times, additional hits inflict 50% reduced damage. But you know what? It will rarely happen, maybe against bosses, but this is huge. But here's the main event, his passive. Places Immortal on the hero for 1 turn when receiving fatal damage, and also has a 50% chance to join an ally's attack. Every time an ally gets a turn, he's like, I'm joining. So, massive win. I'm really happy. Everything else was kind of like, meh, but I think I know who my first 5-star and 6-star is going to be, and that's going to be big boy Sun Wukong. But for the sake of the YouTube video, we're going to leave it at this. Thank you guys for watching. Again, let me know in the comments down below, what did you get as part of your summons? I'm really curious always to see and, hear people say about what their polls. But yeah, I guess thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel to see when I upload next, and I'm going to see you on the next one. Peace, love, take care, everyone. Bye, guys. Okay, I'm here. Don't worry, I was just recording, right? I'm not ending the stream. I was just recording a video so I can progress further on my account, right? So, now I can definitely look at what's gonna be happening. Also, Day3, thank you for the biddies. I forgot, I was in the middle of the hype and the excitement. Thank you for the biddies, appreciate. Tuning in and see you, Sun Wukong. It's a good time to tune in, Amady, right? Okay, let me see. Let me say hello to people. So I'm sorry if I was ignoring chat. I was just recording the video to post on my channel for later. So let's see. Said hello, Scratch. I'm sorry you got bad luck, bro. Rhapsody, good morning. Got 4 epics and temple earlier, so you won't complain. That's a good one. Cyrax, compared to what I got, I think you're good. Susie plays summons. Yes. I decided to do my summons to record them here so that I can continue pushing my stuff, right? Because I'm at the point where I think I can start getting 5 stars. And because I had such a limited roster, I wanted to get myself more options before I decided what I push. There we go. Let's see. Is Dracula very OP? I have it, and until now it's not that good. Maybe your build is bad. No, Dracula can be good if in the right setup. Plus, it's a personal preference, Alexandru. You know, as a Romanian that's from Transylvania, of course I want to get my great-great-grandfather. Can I share my thoughts on Ares? Okay, Ares is a pretty decent damage dealer, but I think he's more arena specific, right? But you can do a really fun combination on Ares, right? Actually, let me see, because I think I have him on my I think I have his page on my website, so let me just show you. For those of you that don't know, I have a website for Godforge. It's OddOneGaming.gg, where I have kind of like hero pages. I have weapon sets, you know, tiny bit of tier lists. I currently have the legendary tier list. I need to work on the epics and rares today as well, because people were asking, and I know that's going to be helpful. But if we go ahead and look at Ares, the cool thing and the best thing that you can do for him, right? He's going to be a decent damage, you know, triple hit on the basic, AoE on the core, and then double hit on the ultimate. He has good damage potential, but most of his stuff is kind of like revolving around trying to get him to a strong hit. So here's the thing. The best way to build him, and the easiest from my point of view, especially in this beta, is try and get him a Crescent Blade, right? That says strong hits are guaranteed to critically hit and increase damage by X amount. The heroes cannot critically hit normally. So basically how you would build him is you'd give him everything that can give him strong hits, and that's going to be, you know, specific build, specific armor, but also accuracy, right? Accuracy increases strong hit chance. So you would ignore his crit rate, you just give him the accuracy, attack, and crit damage. That way, he has a higher chance to do strong hits, and every time he strong hits with the Crescent Blade, with this epic weapon, you're gonna be pretty much guaranteed to crit. And this is where, you know, even though you don't have any crit, because you cannot crit with this one, but you're guaranteed to crit through strong hits, so crit damage should still influence your damage. They don't have window mode yet? What do you mean? You mean this? That's the window mode, AK design. Tuning in as... Oh, yes. Saw that. Dr. Matt, hello, hello. How are you doing, you sexy doctor? What would you choose as the main out of these three? Vivian, Morgan, and Shamash. Based on the changes, Vivian's really good. She's really strong, but I think Morgan Le Fay is going to be busted. With the changes of how her damage looks like, where she converts part of her accuracy into attack, she has the potential to be the strongest, the hardest hitting hero in the game. And she's all AoEs. Yeah, so it's like, if you're wondering, the window mode, AK design, just Alt-Enter, right? Alt-Enter, it just does that. Goes into window mode and then you can get it that way. Reiji, hello, hello. Reiji, I'm sorry, I just finished my stream yesterday. We were jumping in, but you're catching me now. Morgan hits like a trucking dig. There we go. On PC, press Alt% to resize, aka go to window mode. Exactly. Yep, Alt+Enter works, but this is a good one. Okay, this is definitely now it's a good start. So, Sun Wukong, straight up, no questions asked. He's my first 5-star. So many things in here that I have to decide on what I build. And I was debating. As my defense down, I'm gonna have to debate. But first of all, again, let's get Sun Wukong. Where's my Sun Wukong? There we go. So him, instantly, let's see how far can I go. Okay, I'm gonna need some more of that. Gotcha. You know, let's start with this. Start with 3-star. And then let me just do some more. I think I did farm some stuff, yes. I might need to farm some more XP though. Okay, yeah, 3-star. So let's get some more 3-star rank ups. I'm definitely gonna be looking forward to the quick promote stuff. What's it doing? Oh, I guess I need more 2-stars. Got it. So I'm definitely looking forward to the quick promote, which obviously is only gonna be for early access. I know they said that. It is a bit slow like this, but you know what? It's fine. Ain't got nowhere to be. Just started my stream, just having my coffee, just waking up. So we're just gonna be slowly ranking these ones up. Obviously, I could maybe sell some of my commons. Sorry, my uncommons. And turn them into let me see, do I have that? I have a few of those uncommons. There we go. I could turn some of these. So I already locked one copy of Villa, I think, that I want to keep. All the other uncommons currently, I'm not sure I really care. So let's just sell all of these ones. And the reason I'm doing this, I can turn them into spirits. It makes it easier to rank up stuff. I would always unbind uncommons if you don't plan on... Exactly, that's what I'm doing. You get a bit of spirit as well as... Yeah, get a bit of XP and as well as the spirits. So that's what I'm doing. Start with these. Okay, let's continue with the leveling up. So now I can start to make some 3-stars. So my goal is going to be to get my Sun Wukong. I think I'm not gonna do a mistake, right? Even though I have my... I got lots of copies of Guan Yu. I think Sun Wukong's the no-brainer for my first 6-star because he's gonna be the core damage dealer, right? Especially because he brings a speed lead, right? That makes him even better in all battles. We're already farming XP the best. I think for overall XP, again, I've not looked at it in depth, but I personally was just farming the dungeon. So for example, I was farming stage 4 of Workshop of Ptah. And I think the armor dungeons, then ascension dungeons, armor, weapon, ascension, then campaign are the ones that kind of like give the best combination of stuff. Oh no, no, I need XP. I need XP. Oh boy. Okay, guys, you know what? Since the Dr. Man had that question, let's have a look and let's test it. So, for example, I'm going in Workshop of Ptah, stage 4. Right, let's say I farm this. Everybody's max level apart from Isolde. I guess I can just swap her. Let me just put a little bit of gear on Sun Wukong. And then just go from there. So his damage only skills off of attack, right? Yep. I was wondering if he had some speed stuff, but let's see. First of all, oh, looky. Speed boot. I think this is gonna be one of the best sets for him, right? The body increases basic ability damage by 15%. Guess what he does? He has a 50% chance to always join attacks. So this is gonna be huge on him. So I guess let's see anything else for body. Defense, I would ideally want attack or speed over here. Actually, we already have speed. Let's first of all, let me look for body. One feedback that I already gave, I think, and I'm gonna give again is, if I do a specific filter over here, right? Let's say I select body, confirm. If I move it, it just disappears. Just keep my filter there, please, game. Also, another thing that I want to give as feedback, it's just counterintuitive to me. I want to click on the, right, on this shape. It doesn't work. You have to click on the name. I'm not sure if it's just me, but I feel like that might need to be changed. Wukong is great in Svarog's Horde 2, stealing the buff of Zemi to reduce his gluttony stacks. Yep, exactly. Crit damage and speed. You know what? It might not be the best, but I guess let's go ahead and put this. Ideally, I would want crit rate because it's a lot harder to get crit rate. Let's see. Any crit rate over here? And also, I wish you would remember my selection. Come on. Okay, that sucks. Attack. Oof. Oof, if only it was attack percent. Let's see. Attack, defense, HP. So I think this one is okay. I'm only gonna go to 8 for now because it's, again, not the best. Plus the higher one takes the higher currency. It's a good start. What does the 4-piece do again? Heals 20% damage inflicted with basic abilities. So it's just gonna be awesome for self-sustain. The graphics are so bad in this game. What do you mean, Angel? Did you try and put it up? Upgrade it? Like, what do you specifically think is really bad? If you're talking about my stream, I'm on a shitty laptop, so be mindful of that. Okay. What do you feel like it doesn't look good in this game? Give me the feedback, I'm curious. Portuguese is so bad, my eyes bleed while playing front-end developer here. Okay. Yeah, if anything you see that doesn't look good or you think needs improvement, give feedback. That's why it's a beta for a reason. Just go ahead and give some feedback. Erdnus Flip, they stole a lot from Raid, and Raid stole a lot from every other game. So it's like, I don't get this bullshit of people like, oh, they stole this from Raid, they did that from Raid. You know that Raid did not create the whole genre itself, right? You know that all games have stuff similar, that all game looks the same. It's like, that's one of the things that annoys me. People that act like Raid was the first ever gacha game and they created everything. And everything is a Raid copy, everything's like, no, all games are similar, they're all gachas. Yes, they did stuff similar, because it's what people want, right? It's like, they're not reinventing the wheel. So it's like, I don't really get those arguments. Exactly, Raid wasn't the first type of genre, so make it a little slowly, that's good. It was the first dark fantasy. Yes, possibly. Might be another one because I didn't catch up. Or wasn't the first one Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes? Exactly, Raid's basically a clone of Summoner's War. So it's like, I'm sorry, I never answer well to that comment, because most of the times people are just Raid simps and come and shit on Godforge because they're Raid simps. So if I go a little bit to defensive, you know why. It's like, I don't react well to bullshit. But let me see, I think I'm not gonna be able to do this because I need a lot more critters. I'm just gonna have 2 pieces of body set. So now let's see, I want to try and get him to have 100% crit rate for now, because obviously it's gonna be harder to get a build together. Okay. So what do you mean the game is bad, Savage Angel? Just tell me. Explain to me what you mean by that. It's like, again, you're giving me stuff, like another thing of like, graphics suck, game is bad. what? Be more specific, and what do you think? What do you think should change, right? Because, again, that kind of thing is just says nothing. And, you know, don't even get me started on the comparisons of like, oh, Raid does this so much better. Because, you know, Raid's a 7-year-old game, right? And you know Raid's a billion-dollar company, right? And this, you know that this game is a beta. You know that this game is the first of its own from a small studio. It's like, you know, people need to think a little bit before they say stupid stuff. Again, sorry, I'm getting defensive when people come and have silly arguments like that. So I apologize. Not trying to offend. Just, you know, when people have silly arguments, I'm gonna give silly answers back. Okay. Come on, give me a good roll on this one. And I'm always gonna defend this game because, you know what? I really love what this game stands for. Right? And what they're aiming to do. They're trying to be a little bit different. They're trying to be a game that tries to listen to the community, to the feedback, and try and do a game for the community, and always try to improve. Whereas I cannot think of any other game that actually tries to listen to their communities as much as Godforge does. Okay, I need to check again a list of what we can get on chest plates, because I think I'm looking for attack percent, but I don't think that's possible. It's all good, it's not even live yet, and there's... Exactly, game's not even live, the game's still developing. And people are still like, you know, starting to compare with other games and whatever. Or like, again, they just say stuff, but about something is not even out. Okay, redirects 5% damage inflicted on allies. Intercept on air with the lowest HP for 2 turns at the start of each wave. I guess it's the only attack percent that I have. So let's go with that. It's gonna be a little bit of a mishmash, but I'll take it. Okay, I need more crit rate substat. Obviously, I don't have a ton of gear, it's just I'm very limited. But maybe something like this with a flat attack. Actually, I can just complete a Guardian. Right, just complete a Guardian and then I can give him some self-sustain. Heal for 15% damage inflicted when attacking. If I had to Adventures, this could be better because it has crit rate. Let's see, what does this roll? Come on, give me a good crit rate roll. Okay, it's a start. The game is in beta. It's already come a long way since alpha and is still improving. UI is a good way down the list in terms of what needs working on, way behind the core functionality of the game itself. There we go. See, it's like that's what you wanna start doing. Like, give feedback. Give, you know, what exactly is missing. What do you think needs to be changed? You can be defensive all you want, but I personally don't like it. Even in beta, I don't like the graphics, the game itself. Okay, but exactly, so that's what I'm trying to ask you, Angel. What don't you like about the graphics? Like, what doesn't attract you? What do you think is not looking good? Because again, the goal of a beta is to test things out and gather feedback. I know this might be a shocker, especially for raid players where the company doesn't give a shit about what the community wants or asks for. But the team at Godforge and the Fateless team actually listen and want to get feedback and want to improve upon it. There's been so many situations where they show that. So I know it's a shocker, but like, yeah, give feedback, right? If some things, what exactly don't you like? Give feedback. Say what you would change, but don't be like, you know, graphics sucks, game sucks. Okay, how do you improve it? How do you change it? You know, come with something constructive. Okay, the characters are looking so funny. I mean, in what sense, Angel? They don't look cool at all. Make the game look better. Okay, there's a... I know there's still a polishing that they still need to do. And it's obviously like I'm not sure what to like. I'm not sure exactly what you mean they look funny. Again, maybe I'm biased. I'm okay with the way it looks. I'm fine. But like if I'm being honest, obviously this doesn't look nowhere near as good as, for example, Dragonair looks. But that's a different story because Dragonair is made in a Unreal Engine, which allows a higher poly count, which pretty much means what they can push forward with visuals, whereas Godforge is made in Unreal in Unity. Compared to other games in this genre, they look bad. Like compared to what other games? Against Dragonair, I already said myself, yeah, it definitely looks different. The game still needs a lot of optimization. It's a beta, so functionality over visuals is the point. Do you think Raid looks as good as the stage? Exactly. It's like same thing, like, you know, Raid did not look as good as this one looked when it released. Raid still has, from my point of view, worse looking heroes compared to Godforge. Like, yeah, some of the newer ones that were released look amazing, but they still have some that look like shit. They still have lots that have clippings. So it's like, you know, no game is perfect. Again, considering the limitations it has because of being Unity, and again, small studio and all that, Ray was much better. Are you drunk, Angel? I know you're a regular and I like you, but did you seriously... Did you play Raid when it first released? Did you really play Raid when it was first released? To say that Raid was much better? You know Raid's 7 years old. In the first week, yeah? You might have been drunk when playing it then, because... I remember how the characters looked, and they definitely didn't look better. And now it is the billion-dollar company, yes, but... I don't remember Raid looking better in the first week. Not even in the first year. Much better. I don't know. I don't know. It's like, I'm not gonna keep going. I'm not gonna go and find arguments to show that it's... I know that when I started the game was 1 year in, it wasn't looking better than this. And again, this is just better. So low damage up until actually get some Wukong's. Oh yeah, I was doing this fight to try and see what gives more XP. This and because that's what Doctor Who asked earlier. Let me just double check. Was asking what gives most XP. I think what are farming XP best? Okay, so I want to see how much XP I get from Workshop of Ptah. Then I'm gonna be going to try and have a look and see how much I get from Hag's Hollow. And then I'm gonna go to a campaign stage and see which one gives most XP. So when do these stacks fall off? Might of Ptah. Reduce damage, okay, when active. When this hero receives turn meter reduction, decrease. Okay, so I need to reduce his turn meter to decrease those. Got it. See, that's why sometimes you gotta read and understand the mechanics. It's not the worst looking, but for me it's not up there. No, I totally understand. And again, I'm not trying to say that it looks better than Raid overall, right? At least not the way it looks in like not the way that Raid looks right now compared to the way Raid looks right now in Godforge. Obviously, it's not gonna be looking the same way because it's you know, different. But compared to when Raid was released, again, based on what I remember when I played it early, it was not as good. It was not looking as good. It's obviously different years. It's been such a long time ago. Different possibilities of stuff. But I'm obviously, you know, I'm obviously hoping the game gets better and better visually, gameplay and everything. I personally don't mind it. I'm past the way that stuff maybe looks because I'm so intrigued about the mechanics and the way that stuff... Oh, I just got instantly killed. Oh, okay. I'm more, you know, I'm more excited about the possibility of mechanics. And the depth possibility because of what's available. Okay, let me go and do the previous stage. No, Daisy, Raid's #1 game in the world ever. Best thing ever. Everything sucks. Raid's king. I mean, that's true, Slap Bunny. It's like... I 100% agree. Raid's the best and the worst at the same time, right? It's the best game of its genre currently out there. Like, I'm not denying that. That's 100% true. And in a way, yeah, every time somebody compares Godforge to Raid, as long as they're being, you know, balanced, so to speak, about it, that's fine. It's, you know, it's a compliment to Godforge in a sense. But when people just come and say, this game sucks, Raid's better, and that's it, it's like, that's just being a Raid simp. So it's like, you know... It's like, when you come with arguments, I'm fine. I'm happy, you know, to understand, to listen to arguments, to, you know, get feedback, even though people don't want to share it themselves. But if people just come, you know, like, you can tell most of the time when people come and shit on Godforge without giving any argument. It's like, yeah, get it, your Raid sim, that's it. It's like, and I understand, because the reality, here's the thing. You're gonna get Raid haters that come and say Godforge sucks without any actual reason or argument. And you're gonna get Hell Hades haters, right? Because Hell Hades is a big content creator from Raid, which obviously the bigger you are, the more haters you get. People that just hate them are just gonna go and shit on, you know, every Godforge video. It is what it is, it happens. Raid really, Godforge really needs to step up the graphics and it can be the best, but with current graphics it won't survive in my opinion. True, I mean, definitely like I said earlier, like if you compare to something like, if you compare to, I keep forgetting to look, I'm so caught up in the conversation, I keep forgetting to look at the XP that I get. But like, yeah, if you compare to stuff like Dragonair, it's definitely not the same level. They are on different, you know, development stuff. And then same thing, against, if you compare with some heroes, like not all Raid heroes look better than this, then yeah, definitely it's not better. But the good thing is that there's, you know, there's always place for improvement and it's only a beta. So hopefully it keeps getting better and better and it keeps looking better and better. Like the overall base of it, I personally like. Right, it's like the way that they do the environments, the way that they do the kind of like the heroes and stuff. It's definitely has a good base to keep improving. Now it's just they still need, you know, to keep pushing those polishes, I guess. It's not up there yet. No, 100%. That's. So I completely agree, Angel. That's what I mean. Like I'm not saying that Godforge the best thing out there, it's the shit. No, but I'm not saying, you know, it's not as bad as some people try to say. Again, that's my opinion. I still believe that it looks good. And trying to be, you know, in a sense, like, okay, I might be subjective because I'm really excited about it with certain stuff, but at the same time, I'm being objective with the sense that, you know, judging the stage of development it's on. You're comparing with King Arthur, Legends Rise, and Watcher Realms. True. So here's the thing. King Arthur, same principle, was part of, you know, Netmarble, which is, again, another few billion-dollar company. Watcher Realms, part of Boonta, which, again, talking about another billion-dollar company. So you gotta understand, like, where it comes from, you know? What's the possibilities? What's the investment? You gotta understand what the team is behind. Because, like, yeah, Watcher, I agree, looks really awesome. Like, the hero-specific designs in the animation and stuff looks really awesome because they had a, you know, possibility to invest that. So, 8,000 XP from stage 4. So that's for you, Dr. Matt. 8,000 XP, for example, stage 4 of Workshop of Ptah. Now let's go and check the Hag's Hollow. How much do we get? Not sure if I can beat the next stage, but I'm gonna try it. Actually, let me see. Did I actually have everything on high, or did I put it back on low? Because it might be my mistake, at least what I'm seeing here. Okay, it is put on high. I didn't put upscaler because I think this is the thing that can push the graphics even higher. But it eats up too many resources from your PC. And for my laptop, for example, it's an older one, it might just kill it and kill the stream. So I'm not going to do this. FPS, again, I'm keeping at 60, not going higher. Plus, obviously, like I said, there's lots of stuff that needs optimization and stuff. It's still work in progress. Like, that's why only like newer phones work on it, because it's not had the full optimization down for that. So the graphics might be not at its fullest. I personally think though it looks a lot better on the phone. Did you guys play on the phone? Angel Valley. Did you guys play on the phone? Because I think it looks a lot better on the phone than it looks on PC. SR Grizzle, hello, hello. No, try it on the phone, Angel. On the phone looks a lot better. From my point of view. Give it a shot on the phone, see how it looks over there. Right? I'm curious, right? I'm genuinely curious to get your feedback. You played on PC like 3 hours and uninstall. Yeah, give it a shot on the give it a shot on the phone, see how it looks on the phone, because the graphics on the phone look a lot better. And, you know, just give me an honest opinion after that. Do you think, how does it look? Does it look better? What do you think? I think that's Malachi or Malachi Mortishang. Thank you for the sub on YouTube. Welcome, welcome. You're having an issue with AC, she doesn't revive. Anyone had the same issue? I've heard people say that revives are not working properly. So it's not just you. And yeah, lazy. I love Godforge and I want it to be succeed, but it's I'm trying to view it from a new player point of view, a player that might try the game for the first time. 100%, that's correct, Vali. And I 100% agree. Most of the time, the thing that brings us to a game, right, or that catches our attention are gonna be the graphics first, right? If the graphics are not there, you're not gonna stay to play the game to enjoy and start, you know, experiencing the amazing mechanics, which I love, right? The mechanics look awesome. They have huge potential with the imprint system, with the weapon system and everything. So I totally understand that. The graphics definitely need to go and be up there really high so that people keep playing to actually experience and, you know, enjoy the game's mechanics, what it has to offer. But if the graphics are not to the people's likings, then, like, yeah, it can be an issue. Quet's issues with revives sometimes. Yeah, the revives overall apparently have some issues. Think Godforge is great. I'll wait for proper release to play, but I'm enjoying the streams. Okay. Thank you, Loki. The art style is good, but it's the stiff animations and poses that make it look dated compared to similar games like Void Hunters, which is also in beta. Yeah, that's true. But here's the thing again. Do you know that Void Hunters is part of Artifacts Mundi that has over 100 games released already? Right? But again, Malachi, if there's something specifically, right, like you said, animations and art styles, make sure you give feedback on that, right? Make sure you go on their Discord, go to the feedback channel and give feedback on that. Because again, that's the goal of betas, to gather feedback on that. And I agree, right? I agree with you. The Void Hunters graphics, they look a lot better. But then on the other side, I played that game for like 3 days and I totally hate the gameplay. Again, that's just me. Like, I do not like the gameplay of Void Hunters. It's just, everything's freaking roguelike. It's just boring. I'd rather have boring backside grounding than doing that. You uninstall Void Hunters after Rico is boring. Exactly. See, that's another example of it can go the other way. It can look amazing, but then if the gameplay itself is boring, then, like, you know, that's not good either. Looks much better on phone, but it runs extremely harder on phone. Yeah, on phone, on the phone, it's not perfectly optimized yet. It requires higher, you know, the newest, some of the newest possible phones. Okay, I need to Google Translate that because I think that's a brother from Serbia. I think that's a Serbian brother, so let me translate to see what he has said. Because YouTube doesn't let me straight up translate. Let me Google that. They actually manage to be that. Okay, so stage 4 gives 7,000. So stage 5 of Hex Hollow. So Dr. Matt, Hex Hollow gives a less XP. And now let's go and do a campaign, or let's go and do an Ascension, right? So dungeon, I think I need to do this one because Sun Wukong is cunning. Yep. Okay, greetings, Romanian brother from Serbia. Greetings. I knew it. My brother from Serbia. Miloš Shomimura. Hello, hello. Hope you're having a good day. You have iPhone 14 Pro Max and it's running horrible. Because they did say, Hell Hades did say in this video, Simon said in the video, if it's 15 or lower, if it's before the iPhone 15s, it's not going to be optimal, right? So he did say in order for it to, are you running it on low? Savage Angel, you should run it on low. He did say it's not optimized for mobile yet. For mobile, it has to be 15 or higher for iPhones. And then for like Samsung Galaxies, I think it's S23 or S24. Yeah, he did say that, right? That's understandable. They did mention that for mobile doesn't run good. Ooh. I got knocked the fuck out. I've been playing for 2 days, looks amazing, and the gameplay is really good. Isidro Rodriguez. Okay, what device are you playing on? Isidro. How far along with the campaign? I'm a bit stuck on Izumo because I only did my summons like a little while ago, right? I have only pulled Mortal Ether Stones up until today, right? I did not pull any other thing. You're on PC, okay. One thing that I can see, let me see if I go on other visual. Here's one thing that I'm seeing, right? Just to show you that I can be against you know, they can actually be objective and not biased. When I look at the visual now, right, from this point of view, the whole fight overall, I feel like the whole scene, especially the heroes, it looks like a little bit blurred out, right? Is that one of the things you've seen, Angel? That you think it's like, graphics not there, right? It seems like it looks a bit too blurred. Like it needs a bit more crisp. But I think that's something that they need to... I think that's something that they are working on with polishing. I think it has not been done yet. And too animated for you? What do you mean by the too animated? But like, yeah, I totally get it. It's like, you know, it looks a bit too blurred in this view. Could, you know, it could look more crisp. Like when you get closer up, it looks a bit better. Okay, for the Dr. Matt, when it comes to the Ascension dungeons, it's like 6,000 XP. So far, the highest XP was given from the Gear Dungeon, which was Workshop of Ptah, for example. Let me try and do Svarog's Horde, right? Let me try and do stage 5 of Svarog's Horde and see how it looks there. On mobile, the debuffs are not visible. They are so tiny. Oh, okay. Give that as feedback. Andy Alesi, put that on your list. Give it as feedback. Is there currently a way to mass promote food? It's so much clicking to upgrade and feed. Unfortunately, no. But that's something that will be done for the early access, right? It's not going to be coming in the betas, but mass promoting food is going to be a quality of life feature that they are aware of and they're going to be doing. And I agree, right? It's so tedious. You know, the Dragonair graphics and gameplay from Raid, for me, that's the perfect game, the character design. 100%. Again, the Dragonair graphics look so much better than anything else because it's made in Unreal Engine, which allows 10 times the visual quality possibilities of stuff that Godforge is made on in Unreal Engine. I'm not sure what Raid is made in. But yeah, I love it. I agree. I personally, if I compare it, my favorite graphics of all the games I've played and seen are the ones from Dragonair. 100% agree. Right? They look awesome. And then the gameplay, here's the thing. Gameplay of Raid, it's good. I agree. It's, you know... Why didn't Godforge use Unreal Engine? I'm not sure. Actually, that's not a question I can answer. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's like the cost or if it's just like... I honestly do not know. That's a really good question. I do not have the answer to that. Maybe if Susie's lurking and if she knows, or somebody that's part of the team lurking and they know, please let us know. If they know that, I have no idea, right? Okay, this fight might take one. I think I'm gonna be dying eventually. And like, yeah, here's the thing. With the gameplay, I agree. Raid's gameplay is really good. I personally, the number one thing that I hate about Raid is the... I'm not saying I fully hate the game. It's the game that consecrated me as a content creator. It started my journey. I just don't like the vision of the people running the company. About time spent, about excessive greediness, and stuff like that. And like, lack of listening to the community. It's just the main things that they stand for a game is definitely insane. Again, I love it. The Raid as the game is insane. Palladium, people running the game suck. That's just my vision. That's always been that. Paywall, 100% paywall, and they just are obsessed with keeping you in the game 24/7. You got stuck on Izumo Realm Stage 2. I'm stuck at Izumo as well, Isistro. Also, thank you for the sub on YouTube, Isistro. I don't mind waiting more if they can polish the art and gameplay. 100%. I think, I think maybe part of the reason as well why they're pushing it further, because again, we were hoping to get an early access and have the game launched already, but it's gotten pushed back a bit to try and get more feedback for this, for the, first time user experience, see what people feel and whatever. So the more feedback people give, the better it's going to be in early access, which hopefully should be in quarter 4 of this year. Love how in Watch Lord of Realms the team is so good with the players, like you can get a lot of summons. I 100% agree. I think that Watcher Realms has hit the nail on the head when it comes to balancing the being too stingy and being too generous, right? So the extremes are Raid is too stingy with summons, horribly stingy. Then King Arthur Legends Rise was too generous with summons. And I think Watcher is somewhere in the middle, right? It does a good enough balance of, like, it gives you enough summons, but not too many where you have everything and you get bored, right? Stop, fellow Godforge addicts. Tim plays Godforge. Hello, how are you doing, my friend? I got 3 heroes level 40, 139. I think I need to... I think we need level 50. That's why I got stuck. Okay, another test for Dr. Matt. Still here. Svarog's Sword, which is another one of the armor dungeons. Same thing, 8,380 XP. So far, the armor dungeons gave the highest amount of XP. I should have just... Honestly, I should have been better and just checked the XPs as well. Sorry, the gold as well to compare, but I guess that's fine. Let's see, what does this one require? Can I do it? Clear the stage? Having 1 hero of every affinity. I can finally do this. So, let's start that. So, we're gonna have boom, 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 and then we finally have an Eternal. Now, when it comes to Eternals that I choose, I'm not sure which one I want to go with. Am I not seeing the Eternal stuff here? The archetype. Am I not seeing the affinity? Is that just me? Wait, where's the affinity? So we have ranking, rarity, archetype, allegiance, leader, realms, awakened. Where's the affinity? Okay, feedback to be given. Where's the affinity in the filters here? I think it's the XP is really hard to get. I run out really fast. Yep, the XP, if you go and farm, so far the dungeons are kind of like the best ones for armor. Paddy Watson, thank you for the sub on YouTube. Welcome, welcome. Where's the affinity? Where's the affinity filter? Bruh. I guess I'm gonna just use this one. Okay, let's go with Hound of Dua, because I said I'm gonna build him. So I need to do 20 turns and have one of each. Okay, let's see how much XP do we get from a campaign stage. We also need to keep in mind though, how long does it take to actually beat these stages, right? Because if it's a lot faster, even though the consumption of energy might be similar, then like, yeah. Might just be worth to go and do the campaigns. Okay, definitely a lot faster. Audio effects is also lacking here in other often compared to games. Blade shriek, AoE explodes and boom, energy sizzles and crackles in sync with animations. Okay. Okay, so look at this. Campaign is definitely the way to go. Actually, wait a second. No, if you compare this, we get 10,000. Is it better though? Because we're using only 4 heroes. I mean, overall, it looks better. But depends how much we get. Because we're getting 2 people to get XP. So I think campaign is the best for XP overall. Or let me run it again because I 3-star. Maybe gave me some other rewards for 3-starring for the first time. But when it comes to the audio effects, I can hear them. Like, I don't know what you mean. It's like they are happening. Maybe they're not perfectly timed because it gets delayed or something for you. But like, I can hear them, I can see them. They feel okay to me. So I definitely need to do some campaign farming to get more more XP. Gotta get my Wukong 5-star before I push next thing. But yeah, the XP definitely looks like it's best in campaign so far. Oh yeah, let me do some 3-starring of this since I'm doing that. One of each affinity. Should you buy the 1 XP boost? No, you don't need to do that, Rhapsody, because if you go to your daily login stuff, you already get one for 5 days. You should have one active for 5 days, right? From the daily login calendar. Will we get to keep our heroes after both betas are over, or we start from 0 again? So, when it comes to the heroes, you only get, if you play the minigame, you only get to keep the rewards from the minigame. Those ones carry over into the into early access. Heroes from Beta 1 get saved into Beta 2. After that, everything's wiped. The other thing that you do keep is going to be the, what's it called? Token of Valor, right? The currency that you get for farming, from beating a stage for the first time. That's going to be a currency that will be used in a special shop when it goes in early access. So the more of that currency you have, the more stuff you're going to be able to buy in the shop. So this one over here, right? Token of Valor. The more of these you have, the more stuff you're gonna be getting yourself from that shop in early access. So, you know, they kind of try to make it, you know, be a reason for people to actually play, because lots of people will be like, why would I play if everything gets wiped, blah blah. Well, it's, you know, Token of Valor's kind of like one of those things that could give people a reason to try and play, apart from just being excited to play. What's the minigame? So the minigame was the Godforge quest. That one's over. That, you know, cannot be played anymore. Who's that doggo? Is he any good? That's the Hound of Duat. He can be a really decent defender. He can be a decent defender because he's cool because he can do damage and be a defender. Like, on his core ability, he starts off straight up with a solid hit and puts his shield based on the damage that he does. That sucks. Like, I totally get it. I understand what you mean, Bulgari Kozmin. But, it's... You know, it's just the way that's just the way that the alphas and betas work in general. But again, I like the fact that they introduced the Token of Valor, which makes it be different. Oh yeah, let me do some awakening since I have him, since I have lots of copies of him, right? Let me just get him to awaken 5, because why not? Get some of that stuff in there. I hope there's not going to be a mission where it says awaken, get an awaken 5 hero. Here's one thing that I would like for them to do. Something that's kind of like a Watcher Realms thing. The Watcher Realms do it and I would like them to copy it. Every time I go and awaken a hero, if I use a copy of the hero, after I awaken, give me a spirit of the same hero. So for example, I'm using a rare to awaken, so I'm pretty much losing that rare to get an awakening. Give me a 3-star spirit from using that. Same thing for epic, same thing for legendaries. I would really love that to be a thing. It would help with building up characters, right? I'm not sure if that fits the economy of what they're trying to do with this game, but that's just personally what I want to see. Oh yeah, let me just level up the Hound of Duat while I'm there. There we go. Can get some more levels in there. Did I have enough to level him up? Yes, almost, maybe. Let's go. 4 stars on Wukong. I'm gonna need to go and farm some more of this. Try and push it higher. And this, again, another thing, just so people see that I'm not like completely subjective and never give, you know, criticism. I do not like how low the drops are here. Like, this is just silly. Like, stage 1, I get between 1 and 3. Stage 5, still 1 and 3. And I don't even have the greater ones yet. And there's a total of 12 stages. This is just bad, right? From my point of view, that's just bad. They need to improve it. Over here, it should be between 3 and 5 of these ones, and then 1 of 3 of the next rarity. Especially for building epics and legendaries. It's just... I don't like it. It's not good enough from my point of view. Like, I understand that the rewards for Mortal Ether Stones and Whetstones go up, but really, I'm still getting between 1 and 3 of the raw ones. Like, come on. Do better. Give me higher stuff. See, I can be critical. Okay, let's continue. Not Izumo. Let's go to this one and continue 3-starring stuff. Also, mission end at the defeat arena enemies right away. That's max. No. So because that's not available, they kind of like instantly complete anything that's not available. So anything related to arena, anything related to Pantheon, you're gonna, when you get there, you just collect it. Greed of struggling with Ascension so much was farming all night. 100%. 100% is a thing. I don't like it. It's horrible. See, I can be... I can have criticism for the game, but like you saw me do, it's like I had the criticism and I gave solution of like, this is what I believe should happen. It's like, you know, that's how we should try and do it, to give feedback, because if we just say this sucks and we don't come with a solution, they don't know what to change. So they might not change it at all, because okay, it sucks, okay, but how do I fix it? What do you want to see instead, you know? Look at chapter 2 ending. It's defeat enemies in arena but can't complete or collect. Once you get to that point, it should instantly complete for you, Nino. That's what I'm saying. If you're stuck there, then I would write to support, because that shouldn't be locked. Or maybe that's where it's locked. I think I passed that. Let me check after I finish this. Let me check and I'll tell you. You get greater ones. Man, it just doesn't say in the description. Oh, you do? Let me double check. I might be wrong. Is reading a Discord, a lot of people are stuck there. Might just be where they want the missions to end. Possibly. Possibly, let me see. Let me check that myself. So, missions. Promote the Slayer hero to rank 5. Okay, good thing I didn't promote my Sun Wukong yet to rank 5. Because he's a Slayer, right? Slayer. Yep, so I'm gonna keep him to promote to rank 5 once I get there. But like, yeah, I guess I'm not there yet. I'm on the last fight and I don't see anything about arena. Oh wait, I'm still in chapter 1. Oh, you mean this one? Okay, chapter 2, defeat 50 enemies in arena. Okay, so maybe once I get there, it's... Yeah, I'm still in part 1, my bad. Yep, gotcha. Maybe that is intended, like you said, to block us there. Okay, let me continue this. So, the thing is, I need to keep doing these stars because I'm stuck on a mission that says get 150 campaign stars. It auto-completes the arena mission. Did you get there, Cyrax? Because what Nino says is there's a lot of people that got there and it's not auto-completed. Let me just close my website for now. Godforge. You're dead and didn't. Okay, just yeah, see what they say in Discord. Maybe write to support. Okay, so Cyrax is completed. You passed it. He passed it earlier. So maybe just make a ticket about it, Nino. It was insta-claimable. Yep, there we go. So yeah, maybe just make a ticket about it, Nino. Feels so much better having more fun stuff to play with now. I mean, obviously I would have made it work with whatever I had, but it's a lot better when you got some stuff. Do I have a link for the ticketing portal? Yes, just write !_ Godforge support in chat because you're on Twitch, and there should be a link there, right? So !_ God, let me just write it. Let's see, there we go. That one, right? Click on that one and there should be a link for a report a bug. Cetrej, merci. Kudrag. Always happy to help. So again, based on what I've seen, and based on the stage that I'm at in the campaign, it kind of looks like, especially for XP, the highest XP dropped comes from campaign. And also should be the fastest. Then the next highest XP drop, again, might be wrong because maybe I didn't judge it properly, because we have 4 heroes and then the other one we have 5. But if I judged it properly, then this is the highest, and then it's gonna be the armor dungeons, and then the weapon dungeon, and then ascension, and so on. Level 20, let's see, give me big stuff. Ether stones, come on, give me eternal. No, okay, I take the ancient, the ancestral ether stones. Thank you very much. Ain't mad, it's amazing. Any summons we can get. I feel like everybody should get that, right? Any summons you can get, just get them. Then it's like another one that's really good. Especially day 1 and 2, XP is really important. But I feel like after day 1 or 2, experience should not be the ones we pick anymore. I think we should go and move towards armor, towards knowledge, towards Rivenite. You guys think I should make a video on that? What do you think? Would you watch a video about that? Like, what would be the best options? What would be the best thing to take from those chests? Because obviously that's going to happen a lot. Because the good thing is, even if I make a video now, the information should still be relevant for beta 2 and for early access. Unless they completely change stuff. I think it should still be the same information of what to focus on, you know? Yes, you're never sure. Okay, gotcha. Keep in mind that that's gonna be maybe my second video for today. Oh, so many videos ideas. So I already did my summons, which is good. Then I need to make a video about those chests. Then I also wanted to make a video about the... Or maybe I just don't make a video about the Bazaar and Ruby shop. Or maybe I do that. Maybe I leave the shop. Even though that should have been another quick video early today. Maybe I leave the shop video for tomorrow instead. Because yeah, maybe that's confused. Maybe that's confusing. Maybe that changes as we progress along. You found that in early game armor pays off. No, 100%. But I feel like because it's so important to get your people's level ups. Because you're, again, it's so important to try and level up your heroes early on. Where it's not as easy to farm a campaign or doesn't give that much. Experience is extremely helpful day 1, for example, maybe. Maybe from day 2, you know, the transition goes towards armor. Towards, like, I even chose Rivenite the day before. So I feel like experience is number 1 for day 1 of play. After day 1, I think experience is like, no. Because, for example, you get 100,000 XP from those chests. And as you can see now, I get 10k XP from doing a run like this. And that's not even with having everybody max HP. Max experience. So that means I just do like 10 runs and I have that done, or even lower. Which helps because you get gold at the same time. Gold. Think you should make 2 big videos on the best things about the game and the areas they need the most improvements. That's the type of video that I'm gonna keep for the end of the betas. Malachi, okay? Because I need to, you know, I'm gonna be gathering up a list. I'm gonna be playing it for 2 weeks now, or maybe I do it at the end of this beta. Don't wait for beta 2, right? But 100%, I'm gonna make that, and I'm gonna try and be as balanced as possible. Where I'm gonna say like, look. This is what I like, this is what I don't like. This is what I like, this is what I don't like. But I want to, you know, I want to play it first. And that type of video I can make after the beta's done. Right now, I want to make everything that's related to beta content that, you know, is going to help people play and enjoy the beta. Because that just makes the most sense. Here's the funny thing, I almost said something stupid. I was gonna be like, why do I never see Sun Wukong join the attack? Destroyer. Like, why does he never join the attack? Well, guess what? I need to unlock his passive first. I don't have his passive unlocked. Didn't like it. Sorry to hear that, Fury. Another thing, its campaign intent to work as it is. You can 3-star in 2 phases. Yes. First do it in 20 turns with best team, and then you can just complete with the last requirement. Yes, that's how it's intended. I'm not sure if it's going to stay the same in early access. I hope it does, because it's fun. But yes, it's intended that way. You can do one of the stars, and then you can do the other one of the stars. Okay, let me see. So how bad am I with this one? Meh. Okay, let me do some RNG. Don't judge me. Let me try and get some good RNG. Which that's just maybe... I feel like this is one of the best things. Maybe I'm definitely going to cover that in my video. Please give me green stuff. Fuck yeah. 24. That's fine. That's all I needed. I'm stopping there just to get Sun Wukong's passive unlocked. And I'm good to go. Just want him to join the attack, you know? That's all I needed. There we go. Passive unlocked. Sun Wukong is now going to be a Giga Chad and going to be hitting a ton. The next ones I'm going to eventually try and farm. But I just wanted the first one. I'm curious, can I finally finish this today? So here's the thing. 2 days in a row, I got all the stuff that I couldn't do. 2 days in a row, I was stuck at 5 out of 6. Today, I can finally do it because I have Hex Hollow, Svarogs, and then exchange this I can do, sell I can do. Finally, I can finally get this baby chest for finishing daily quests. Hurrah! So happy. Okay, let's see. What's the other ones that I needed to 3-star? Wait, what? Oh yeah, let's get the gold. So I did Asgard. Virai, okay, let's do Virai. So for Virai, I need... What was the requirement over here? I think it was Chaos. Here, clear the stage with only Chaos heroes. Well, let's try that. Chaos means Sun Wukong, Banshee, Hound of Duat. Look at this. My team's already built. And then the last one, who can I add? Yes, he was a good damage dealer. She was a Disruptor. What did she do again? The Muse attack increases turn meter of all allies. That's good on the basic. Revive on the core. That's awesome. Place Faith up. Increases divinity of all allies. No allies the revived gains an extra turn. Oh my god, Muse is awesome. Sloth Forge. Hello, hello. Your team looks nearly the same as mine. Nice. Ultimate sharpen attack on all allies. Also increase the divinity of the ally with the lowest. Okay, the Muse seems pretty good. Oh yeah, for Chaos, Chaos, definitely Shinigami. Love him, right? Double hit defense down, because it's each hit, so it has a high chance to doing it. Then this one has a chance to destroy the max HP. And then this one puts Curse in Drain, right? Which is really cool, plus he has the chance to execute. So Shinigami is definitely going to be one of those that gonna build myself. I was debating going with Ragnar Lothbrok, but I think just gonna go with Shinigami instead. There we go, finally the joint attack. It's so much better, right? Again, I almost said earlier, like an idiot, why is Sun Wukong not joining any attacks? Was this RNG? Well, it was because I didn't have him ascended to 1-star, and without him being ascended, he does not have the passive. So keep that in mind, guys. If you're wondering why your heroes don't use their passives, it's because you need to have them ascended 1 to be able to use that passive. In case you didn't know, now you know. Yes, you can do each star separate in campaign. Exactly, Daisori. So first one is like defeat the stage. The other ones just do it in 20 turns or under. And then the last one you can do it even if it takes you 100 turns. As long as you do the other requirement, you're good to go. Look at Sun Wukong. I swear to God, Sun Wukong needs that, I think it was Namsaru. Right, oh yeah, I need to put a weapon on him. The weapon that gives him turn meter and, no, Namsaru converts buffs. Anything that says that gives him divinity and turn meter when he attacks, Sun Wukong needs it because he does that a ton. Now, let me see. What did I say on my website for him? People that do not know, by the way, I have a website for this. I'm going to try and keep building it as much as possible. The plan is to have hero pages and kind of like show how to build them, what's the best stuff and whatever. Make sure you go check it out. Also, if you're enjoying my stream on YouTube, please consider liking it, subbing to the channel. I would really appreciate it. Loving the game so far. Will Arena and Tower be unlocked during this beta? No, the Arena, Pantheon boss, and Tower is going to be in the second beta. So for him, I suggested Namsaru. Buffs placed on this hero are instantly removed, granting 5, 6, up to 11% divinity and turn meter. Grants permanent damage increase. So I kind of went with Namsaru as initial one, but I feel like there was another one. Let's see, maybe okay, welcome Maria Morevna. Okay, we can give res. I love that. Let's keep pushing. Let's go back here. Okay, let's see. Was there one? I think there was one. Again, there's so much happening, I might be forgetting stuff, so I'm sorry if I'm not the most knowledgeable that you expect. But I think there was one. Maybe, right, that every time they attack, they get stuff, or I might be wrong. Attack reduces, that's good. Even my Hukatsu could work on him. Forge Fire, nope. Excalibur, nope. Mjolnir, every third gets more damage, reduces. Buffs placed on this, that's what I put. Solar Flare. Okay, if Solar Flare is still a thing, gains 20% of mini divinity when joining an attack, this would be busted on him. Right. Oh no, there we go. Thunderbolt. When this hero joins an attack, increases terminal divinity. Number one on some Wukong is gonna be this. I was completely wrong saying, from my point of view, Namsaru. I mean, some Namsaru can work. Thunderbolt is gonna be the shit and you want on Sun Wukong. Obviously, it's a legendary one, it's gonna be extremely hard to get, but this one on Sun Wukong is gonna be busted. Because it just pairs perfectly. It's the perfect combo with his passive. So I need myself, I need to forge myself a Thunderbolt somehow. Definitely need that, because that would be amazing. Right, trying to look at good combos as well. What's gonna be good combos as well? Good relevant time of day to you all. Good relevant time of day to you too, Mr. Seamus the Hog Monster. How are you doing, my friend? Oh, that's the only quirky thing though. If there's the spell on you, if there's the spell on Sun Wukong, he cannot join the attack. But that's fine. So here's the thing, if you're wondering why am I just doing campaign pushing, not only just to like leaderboard and stuff, but I'm stuck currently in the missions, or like I'm at the point where I need to get 150 stars of campaign, so doing this. Woke up early, I don't like today. Oh no. Oh no. Woke up early again. Boom. Boom. I definitely feel like Sun Wukong's gonna be a beast for boss's content as a damage dealer. With that joint attack, if built right, with everything increasing his basic attack damage, he's gonna be a monster. And the cool thing is, not only is he good for that, but overall, just the amount of damage he can do with just joining attacks, with having an AoE on the core, with 8 hitter on the ultimate. He's definitely top damage dealer. Maybe not number one, with Morgan Le Fay now having potential to be a mega beast. But he's definitely has top 3, top 5 potential. Plus we know Chernabog's a Giga Chad. But still, for an obtainable one, it's definitely good. And I'm really happy I got him. Dreamer, thank you for the sub on YouTube. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. I just saw that. I know it happened a few minutes ago. I just saw that. Boom. Boom. Sun Wukong so far. There we go. So where's everybody at that is playing? Where did you get in the campaign? Where did you get into the dungeons? What point are you on in the missions? Curious to hear if people hardcore grinded or played a bit more chill. And are you enjoying it as well? That's another good question. Oh my god, I'm so sucky. I've just randomly looked on Godforge for the ranking. I'm 2000. Okay, never mind. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. I'm not good enough. I need to get good. Okay, wait a second. This one has a different one. So Clear stage with at least 2 Avalon or Izumo. Okay, let's get Avalon and or Izumo. So I think Avalon's gonna be easier one. Oh, Banshee's Avalon? I didn't know that. Okay, I see you. Yes, let's just get 3 of them. The Adventures of Adam. Hello, hello. How are you doing, my friend? Welcome, welcome. Oh yeah, you were streaming. How was your stream, bro? How was your stream, my friend? And judging by the number of viewers, I assume, did you bring your people over? I assume you redirected. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Like, it never shows, right? And I don't think it shows on YouTube. Just I checked my viewers after that, and I'm like, okay, they're going up. Definitely Adam dropped a raid on YouTube. Thank you, Adam. I appreciate it. How's your stream? What were you doing on stream, bro? Loving Godforge, loving helping out the beta. That's cool. Day 3, you're at 7570. Oh no, we gotta get higher. Seamus is at Omeokon stage 10, mostly stage 5 in dungeons. Nice. Stuck on Olympus 10, 3-star. For now, sounds similar. Mr. Sneaky, good morning. Izumo, but currently farming purposely. That's good. Really have an idea what I'm doing. Feel like I'm just pushing buttons and hoping I don't die. Yeah, pretty much. Sounds pretty much correct. Rhapsody. Go to live chat and check the heart. Shows where, brother? Oh? Where? Let me see. So I'm on live chat? And where would that show? Oh, the heart? I don't get it. I don't get where it shows that a raid happened. Is there always a stream running for this game? So much hype. Yes, there always is a stream. That's good, right? You'll push the weekend after the summoning party. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Seems like a lot of people stuck on 5 dungeons. Curious what people would focus on to get past that point. Just leveling heroes gear. No, so the reality is like this. 5 dungeons you get stuck because from stage 5 you need to bring something to deal with the specific mechanics. M's RNG. So let me show you an example. If you go to Workshop of Ptah, stage 4, you just explode it. But once you get to stage 5, let me see if I can, if it shows over here. So once you get to stage 5, this is what happens. He enters Maat 4, places 40 stacks of that, and then he pretty much gets a lot of damage negation. Once Divinity's full, instantly activates Invoke is Fat, which I think just kills you. Sacrifice HP, sacrifice Oracle to gain whatever, and then he pretty much kills you. Instant kill. But then there's a passive. Let me see. There's one that says, how can you remove these? Covers 20 board, okay. Where is it? I thought I saw. There's a passive that says you need to reduce his turn meter to decrease his stacks. Because with these stacks, he gains like 75% damage mitigation, right? Immune. Why does it not say over here? I know when I got to him, it showed that. Am I missing something? Oh yeah, Might of Ptah. 75% damage reduction when active, right? So once you have that, you barely do any damage to him. When this hero receives turn meter reduction, decreases 5 stacks. So you need to bring, from stage 5, you need to bring turn meter reduction to reduce these stacks on him. When he receives disables, remove disable and decrease 2 stacks. So you either bring disable or turn meter reduction to reduce those stacks so that you can actually do damage to him. It's on the buff he gives himself. Yep, thank you. I just, I missed. I'm like, where do I click it? I know that I saw it. So when the raid happens on live chat, you check the bottom of it. Now it's past, it's gone. Oh, okay, got it. Thank you for explaining that, Mr. Sneaky. How is Banshee Avalon? Avalon is English British mythology. Banshee is Irish Celtic mythology, and those two don't cross over. I mean, I think they kind of did that on purpose. They kind of like crossed over everything into Avalon with the Irish and Celtic. Because I think we also have like Druid in Avalon, if you look. They kind of like combined Avalon together. I just saw Seamus. Seamus's comment, right? So like Gog Magog, I think as well would be Irish or stuff. Then maybe Kate says the same, but like yeah, Druid could be Irish as well. Dryad could be Irish as well, so Loki for Petai OP, sleep him to remove the buff and then 30% more damage after. OP, nice. Nice. Has anyone gotten past Omega on stage 9 and get stuck on last wave? The turns just stop. Oh? I haven't heard people say that. I personally didn't get stuck yet on stuff like that. Okay, let's see. Olympus, keep pushing those stars. Stage 1, let's see. So what do we need over here? Without any slayers. Oh, boy. Well, this is gonna be interesting. I guess time to use the brawler. Maybe this is the time where I actually build Cyclops. Right? Because at least he got AoEs. So I think Cyclops is just gonna be my brawler DPS. And then I can just go with this. Right? And Hound of Duat. Or I could just go with Defenders damage dealers. You know, let me see if I can do it without investing. Let me just get Hound of Duat a bit built. Did I get a PC fix or are you borrowing Susie's? No, you know what I actually did, Adam? I got my old PC from 6-7 years ago. Laptop, actually. I got my laptop and said, let me see, does this actually work? Can it handle? And it does. So while I'm waiting for my graphics card to come and see if that fixes it on my PC, I'm just using my old, laptop. So that works. 6-7, exactly. Oh boy. How young are you guys? What's with the young people jokes? Silly. That's young people. If you want to make a joke that's like appropriate to our age, just say 69. 69. Right. Make age appropriate jokes. Okay, I'm just swapping this over. Might not be the best, but yeah. I have a 10-year-old step down. Okay, so that makes sense then. You have to be joke relevant with that. Okay, you get a pass this time, but only this time. Sorry, Dad, I won't make jokes. Jokes not allowed. At least not age inappropriate. 6-7. People. Can these three do it? I guess let me just get Unken Ceramon in there. Sorry, Sal, get off your lawn. There we go. I'll go to the army and make me proud. Exactly. It's good that kids are playing this game too. That's true. It's good that 32-year-old people are playing this game. Avalon druids do appear in British mythology. They're not a crossover, they were the equivalent of priests. Merlin himself was originally a druid, but evolved over time to wizard to suit Christians. So pretty much there's only one thing that appears in the Avalon that's not part of that. But I do believe that they kind of maybe combined it. Right, Seamus? I believe that they combined it on purpose to make Avalon include Celtic as well, or maybe not, right? Maybe not. Maybe that's gonna be the Celtic realm appear at some point. Just took a look at the indexes. The only thing there that is Irish mythology is Banshee. Oh, okay, got it. I mean, maybe she got lost, you know? She's a ghost after all, so they can get lost. Okay. Okay, let me see. I just need... Oh, why did I not 3-star? What did I do? Under 20... Oh, maybe I didn't do the under 20 turns. Let me see, can I do it in under 20 turns with just these two? I might... If not, I might just need to bring in... I might just need to build Cyclops, like I said, and bring him in. Sorry, I just need to answer to something in Discord. Season just smacks you. Yep, Season claps. That's why he's good as well. Celtic mythology combines a lot of Irish and Welsh as well. Yeah, I mean, I kind of assumed, right? I kind of assumed it's going to do a combination. Okay, so this one, I guess I might just have to do a little bit of both. You know, to 3-star, I might just have to come one time and clear it, and one time and just do it with a star. So I might just have to go twice through it, which, you know what, it's not a bad thing, because I get XP, I get gold. It's, you know, it's not a loss to push these things. Banshee's not a ghost. That comes from Blizzard and Warcraft. It's literally in their name. Ban is the Irish for a woman. She is the transliteration of Sida, or what's called the Irish Fae. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. So I might just have to go one time, goes to the whole... You know what, let me do that. So let me just go one time to the whole of it with... what's it called? With non-slayers, right? And then come back and come with my strongest. So let's see, what's non-slayer? There we go, non-slayers. See, this pronounced she. Yeah, well, gotcha. I don't like that. It's so weird. You have 5 letters. I had that with King Arthur, right? What was... I don't remember her name. Somebody that had a name, they're like, oh, I read it like that. No, you pronounce it like that. But why don't you write it like that? I never understand that in most languages. I'm definitely not gonna remember that. I appreciate Seamus for the heads up. I definitely am not gonna remember that. Like, why does why is I and D as a letter extra in there? Just remove those letters and say she. I don't remember what was the name of that Fae chick in King Arthur. I was saying somewhere and lots of people were like, you don't say it like that. I'm like, I'm just reading it. I'm sorry. Is Irish not English, so it has Irish phonetics? I know, but still, like, how do... she, so S-I is read as H? I don't know, it's just weird. Again, obviously, it's hard to understand and read and do the right pronunciation of everything. Nyatsa deves is Nyatsa Nyatsa. It's like Nyam in Raid. How do you read that? Is that niche? Obviously kidding. What was the name of that one? I forgot. So what was the Fae check? If anybody playing King Arthur, what was the name of the Fae check? That was all about counterattacks and stuff. That, you know, I read the name and people were like, that's not how you say it. I'm like, I'm just reading it. Was Niev? Niam is Niev. Oh, yeah. Oh, I think it was something like that. Niam is Niave. Okay, yeah, another one that's it's too complicated for me in my brain. Oh man, I'm really good. Okay, I gotta Google that. I gotta Google that because I forgot the name of that. hero. What was the Fey legendary chick's name? What was her name again? Brett, Howie, Michael, Mike, thank you for the subs on YouTube, I appreciate it. I'm rubbish at pronouncing names, but I'm from UK and words are hard. Yep. It's not like Romanian with all the accents, it's easier for people who don't know the language. Yeah. I mean, in Romanian, we have more or less exactly how you write it, that's how you read it, right? That's stuff that kind of makes sense. Just the CH and CI is a bit different. Do you know what's the max spirit level you can get from the level up chats? No, I've not heard that yet. Not heard people talk about it yet. Oh yeah, Anya. Anya, that was the name, so Anya. But it was written as Ain, right? So that was another one that's confused. So, that's how it was written. And I was pronouncing her like, oh yeah, Ain. It's like, no, you pronounce it Anya. Like, but why? Where's the A at the end? Where's the A at the end? It's like Anya. Where's the A at the end in this 4-letter word? Anya. Even worse. You turn 4-letter transforms into 5, and then there's an A at the end that there's not. It's non-existent. I'm not trying to make fun of the Irish or whatever. It's just confusing. It's like, but why? Lucrezi în round 12 ani te înveți cu numele. Yeah, it's confusing. That's not how I pronounce it. Yeah. You think Zoo launched the Anya trend? He mispronounced it, and that was it. I mean, I was reading it the same, right? Because, I mean, the reality, here's the thing. Because I'm doing content in English, anything that I read first, unless I try to read it in the, language that is meant to be read in, and I'm aware of it. Like, if something is in Spanish or something is Japanese and I attempt to read the name as they would say it, I usually go and read the English version of it, right? Try and read it in English, and most of the time, I'm gonna screw it up. But it's like, I'm not gonna try to read it in a way that I don't know how to read it. I'm just gonna see it as is and move on, right? And I think it's like, for example, Isolde is the same. I think her name is actually read differently. It's like Isolde or Isolde or Isolde. I know it's like, every single language has different ways of saying it. Citizen smacked you again and said go to get some sleep. Okay, go get some sleep then, Tim plays Godforge. Have a good night, bro. NFL quarterback Brett Favre, pronounced Favre, what the fuck? Favre, the V is in front of the R. Oh, Favre and then Favre. Yeah, that's confusing. Kayome is Keva. Oh my god. Yeah. Nope. That's a nope for me. That's a nope for me. Nope. Thank you. Nope. I'm out. Like, languages, why you gotta be confusing? And I think that there was one that used to be Brad's, somebody was watching Brad, one of Brad's followers, Kaylin, sorry, that has Koitailin. Like, there's 50 letters in the name, but it's written just like Kaylin. So, like, yeah, lots of those interesting situations. That's the same with, like, Omeyo-kan. Like, that's gonna be the ones where I think most of us are gonna butcher. Omeyo-kan, we're gonna 100% gonna be butchering those names horribly. Apparently, even Sezen is apparently written like Kizin, Kezen. Like, there's lots of that. I'm just gonna attempt to read the letters and pray that I'm not completely killing it. Is it just you? Does the game crash a lot on iPhone? Depends what iPhone you have. If it's anything before iPhone 15, it might be because of that. It's not perfectly optimized for phones yet. Right? Definitely keep that in mind. The Inca names are tough. I know. Exactly. So here says Sersha. Nope. Nope. That's another nope for me. Thank you. It's an iPhone. It's 14 Pro. Yeah, that might be the issue. Again, that's what I remember Simon saying in the video. It's the game has been optimized for 15 or higher only, right? Try and put it on low, Cyrax. Like everything, the lowest graphics for the phone while you play it on the phone, just to try and keep it going. That might fix it. This Olympus Star Challenge run is going to be a bit tedious because, again, I have to come all over again. But it's worth it, right? We get free stuff. Got some free stuff. We continue the missions. And it's fun because playing Godforge. Okay, few more stages to go. I give up trying to play for the moment. I think I will learn more from watching you. Okay. Yeah, this is a bit different. If you've not played similar games, right? If you've not played turn-based RPGs Rhapsody, then it can be different and maybe confusing. Like, again, compared to Dragonair, for example, Dragonair is kind of like, I think the style is called auto chess, where you just put a team and they do automatically their ultimates and stuff and whatever. Hey ho, you Armu! How are we going? Enjoying the game? Yes, hell yeah, I'm loving it. I'm happy that I can stream. My PC doesn't like it, but my old ass laptop says like, I got you, bro. Gotta run, have a good stream, brother. Adventures of Adam, thank you very much again for the raid. Thank you for popping by. Have a good night's sleep, or good luck recording, whatever you decide to do, because I think it's actually midnight for you, whatever. But yeah, thank you, Adam, again, for dropping your people over. Appreciate it. Your Ramses hit so hard, though, harder than Heimdall or Dracula. Well, here's the thing. Ramses is a slayer, so he's like damage-based. Heimdall is a defender. So unless you have him built for damage with lots of crit rate and high defense, he might not hit as hard. And then Dracula, he's mostly around bleeds, and then if you have a ton of bleeds, that's when he smacks harder with his ultimate. So it all depends on how you build them, and obviously the armors. OddOneGaming, hello, hello. All the CCs in here. All the CCs in here. It's almost 4 AM. Well, go and adventure to your bed if you decide, if you feel like you're going to bed. Even though I know you're a night bird. I know usually you're a night bird and you sleep during the days because you do night shifts and stuff. Okay. 3 more stages. I think 2 more stages actually, because I think I already did the last one. Yep. So these 2 more stages, and then I need to come back and do them all over again to do them in under 20 turns, aka Wukong goes boom. I feel like this is a good way to do it, right? Because we cannot 3-star it from the beginning. You just push it to go further. The fact that it has us come back to do it again, it might seem tedious, but it's good, because while we farm, we get more XP, we get more gold, right? We farm some of those resources in the meantime. Just got Freya, she any good? Freya can be really good. She can do good damage, she can bring good buffs, so she can bring healings, so Freya's definitely a good one. How are you enjoying? By the way, yeah, you are Moo. How are you enjoying it? Have you been playing Godforge? Where are you at? This reminds me a bit of an early Final Fantasy with a turn-based. Yeah, I think Final Fantasy was one of those first turn-based ones of this style. Farming some gear now in dungeon. I'm stuck on the first oh, so you're stuck on the first stage of Ekar, the last chapter of campaign. I was stuck on the Izumo one. I'm curious now after I push this, get more stars if I can push forward. But here's the thing, before I push forward, I wanted to get my Wukong, my son Wukong to 5-star. But there's a mission that comes up that says get a Slayer to 5-star. So I'm trying to get the star so I can unlock the mission that asks me to 5-star a Slayer. And that's after getting 150 stars of campaign. So I'm trying to get those 150 stars, unlock the next one, then get some Wukong to 5-star and then push the next. Because remember, most of those missions are not retroactive. If you want to push them and get the stuff. You already have your 5-star Slayer. Yeah. I mean, if you already passed the mission, then you might be okay. Also, you mean for the combat, Rhapsody? Yeah, for the combat, it is like the type of... I mean, a game that has it similar to this. The way it looks, it was like... I think it was... I've not played a Genshin Impact, right? And Honkai Star Rail with a kind of like different type of turn-based. You complain about Ascension Stones from dungeons. Stage 4 and 5 have medium stones. You can see it if you go on details. Okay, let me go and double check after this, because I thought it gave only the other ones, which was disappointing. So maybe that feedback for me is bad. Good thing that I know I didn't be like, why don't you give us better stones, man? Up. Okay. Let's see. I think this is the last one, right, luckily. So this is the stage 9. And then I can come and just boom, boom, clap. With my Wukong, Guan Yu. I think Wukong and Guan Yu should be enough, honestly. But yeah, definitely want to go and check the Ascension that Pepsi says. It should say in preview too. I guess the issue is making it more obvious. 100%. Because otherwise you look and you're like, well, the rewards are shit on higher ones, so not worth it. No, Hawk, thank you for the sub on YouTube. I appreciate you. Okay, 9 more. I need 9 more, but let's go and check that. What Fapsy said, because I'm really curious. That's really good to know. What happened? What did it say? Can somebody rewind my stream? Okay, actually, let me rewind myself. What did that say? What did that say? What am I missing? So what did that say? Can somebody rewind? I cannot see it properly on mine because it's such a tiny one. Let's see. Okay, so just as the battle finishes, can I go a little bit further? Yes, yes. Okay, let's see. What does this one say? And pause. Oh, feature unlocked. Oh, what did I unlock? What feature did I unlock? I have only had luck with one Lego so far. Yep, I only pulled one Lego myself. The other one's from the minigame. What feature was unlocked? Said feature unlocked. Need some help understanding how the 5th slot gets unlocked. I'm level 22. What do you mean 5th slot? Okay, here's the thing. If you're talking about slot for heroes, you can only use 5 heroes in specific areas. So for campaign, it's always going to be 4 heroes, right? In campaign, based on, you know, everything we've done so far, it's only 4 heroes. 5 heroes are in dungeons, right? So if you go over here to battle and go to, like, for example, this one, you see that you have 5 slots. Only certain areas of the game have 5 slots unlocked, right? So if you keep seeing the 5th slot in campaign and why does it not unlock, it's because it's in campaign, it's only 4 heroes that you can use. Okay, so let's see over here. Stage info. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Fapsy. Thank you for clarifying, because that was confusing. So now it makes sense. Okay, so I can get the greater ones. Let's see from this stage. 1, 2, and then 1, 3 of those. Okay, stage 4. Okay, so from actually stage 3, I think. No, so from stage 4, you actually start having a chance of getting greater. Thank you, Fapsy, for making me aware of this. I was confused, and I would have bitched about it for no reason, just because I'm dumb, and I didn't check properly. Thank you. Is there a way to farm books as well? Normally, the way that you get books is while you do some of these, you can have rifts that pop up, right? Rifts are the ones where you see one of these. They pop up, but when you do auto farming, they don't really work, unfortunately, right? It does the first one, then after that it stops, I think. But if you do manage to get the luck to unlock a rift, it gives a key, right? It should be giving keys. So stuff like this. Depending on the level that you farm, right? And then if they do save, you can go in and use those. Once you do those, you get pages. And those pages get converted into stuff like that. Stage 7 gives the highest one. Then that's the goal that I need to get to. I need to get stage 7 so I can keep leveling up my son Wukong. Again, thank you very much, Rapsy, for making me aware of that. Appreciate it. Okay, let's go back to Olympus. And let's start restarting, just going boom boom. Oh yeah, wait. I need to put the I need to put the armor back on Son Wukong. Because I had moved it all to Hound of Duat for those fights. Another thing I would wish would happen is all the armor that's equipped, I wish it would all be at the top, right? Not be split everywhere because it just confuses me. But maybe that's just me because I'm old. Okay, and for weapon, I really need a Thunderbolt. But in the meantime, let me just put let me just try and put another weapon on him. Can you convert pages? Yes, you can. Let me show you. But don't spend it all in one place. So let's say I go... Oh yeah, let me go back again. You pulled Raijin, I think he's pretty nuts. He has some fun potential, but you go to the abilities on a hero page. You go to upgrade, and then you see that you have these pages over here. You can click, but it has to be on the hero page, right? The top one doesn't work. If you try to do this, it doesn't work. It has to be down here. So see, this one says it converts 3 of the epic ones into the higher ones. So you need 3 of the epics into this one, then you need 5 of the rare into this one, and then in order to do rares, you convert pages into the first ones. Okay, let me pronounce them correctly. You exchange Page of Knowledge into Scroll of Knowledge, which is used for rares. You exchange the Scroll of Knowledge into the Journal of Knowledge, which is for epics. And then you exchange the Journal of Knowledge into the Tome of Knowledge, which is for legendaries. So that's how you do it. You can get into rifts from doing auto. Yep. So it does its effects now. I thought it said that you only do, you get the rifts, you do it once, and then it doesn't do it. That's what I thought Simon used to say. Or that's what I thought Simon said. What else are you going to do with the pages if you don't convert them? Nothing. They're specifically for that. They're specifically to help you skill up your heroes. Oh yeah, bruh, I was looking for a weapon for Wukong. Okay, let's see, what weapon do I put on my Wukong that would make some sense? That one, nope. Defeating an enemy against 10 divinity, that's low. Placing above, no. No. Increases turn meter by when placing disable, no. Converts 10% healing received into additional damage on next attack, that sounds nice. Increases strong hit chance, I like that. Let's see what the rare one, strong hit chance, 5%, it's not too bad. Accuracy by 10%, resistance. Okay, I like these, right? They're simple, but they're gonna be really good. Outgoing divinity, outgoing healing, outgoing termite. Okay, I like these. Simple, basic, but good. So I think the best one is just gonna be this one, right? Increases strong hit chance for now at least. Scaling up heroes cost a lot of gold. Exactly. That's why I always say, or that's why I said in my guide, always save around 2,000 rubies so that you can buy gold if you need to, right? Because gold, it might be scarce. Might be hard to get gold, so that's why I always say keep some rubies so you can buy the 6 million gold from the ruby shop. I was able to get 2 in 20 run today. Okay, that's nice, Vampy. Farming red stones to get Heim promoted to 1 star, as I have to convert small ones. I can't farm bigger ones. I saw that from stage 3 or 4, day 3. The bigger ones get dropped. Obviously, the highest one's not available. That's stage 7. There we go. Easy clap. This feels better. That's the same in all games, to be fair. I didn't know. I was such an idiot earlier. I didn't even check. Thank you again for Pepsi for making me aware of that. Why does it feel like I'm getting a lot lower XP? Okay, I gotta test something because I might be wrong about this. It feels like I'm getting a lot. Maybe I'm just lower stage. Just feels like I'm getting a lot lower XP. Is it maybe because I'm only using 2 heroes? That's what I was thinking. I'm not sure how to read your name. Anally or Lenly? Or Lonely? That's what I was assuming. That's what I was gonna test next. I was gonna put 2 more people in there, right? Because 5.8 is not good enough. It's low. So I was just gonna put 2 random, like, whatever's in there. And see if it gives me more. Because it might be the case, right? It might be the case that people need to be aware that if you're farming campaign, just put full slots to get the maximum amount of XP. Hello, Xav. Hello, hello. Game is fun enough, just won't have much time to play because of vacation time coming up. I'll try on your phone, can't run it on iPad, unfortunately, because it doesn't have enough RAM. Yeah, the thing is, it looks a lot better anyway on the phones, right? All games comment was about gold, yep. Okay, let's see. Do we get more XP now because we have a full slot? Wukong is a max level, so he's getting... No, I know. He wasn't max level before. Yeah, so definitely you want to fill up those slots to get more XP. Right? Or does he get a ton of it before he goes overflow? Maybe gets split like that? Okay, so let's see. Like this. We got 619. I guess everybody gets similar. And then if we remove this one and put somebody else, it's max level. Does it give us more than 619 XP or not? Yep, I saw the level 11. But I still get the same overflow plus the level 11, the level 11 hero getting the XP. So my test is, my goal is over here to see now if I added another one that's max level, do I get more overflowing? Because that would mean that even though you might want to try and farm XP, you definitely want to have full slots, because the empty slots do not count and you don't get XP. It's not, it isn't like, this is the amount that you get no matter how many heroes you get in the team. So it's more, it might be more beneficial to just get a full team in there. Yep, there we go. So we did like this, right? And now, I wish you could say how much. Okay, let's do this properly. So let me go and see. Can I check how much XP Sun Wukong actually has? And just see how much he gets. I cannot write. Is there a way? Does somebody know? Is there a way to show exactly how much XP he has? Oh, wait. So, let's say he needs... In order to get to level 34, he needs 23,000. Okay? So, if he needs 23,000 to get to the next level, we're going to do some quite a quick visual attempt at sorting that. So, what was the last stage that I did? Let me just go into the same thing. Last stage, just to keep it relevant, right? Or I guess I can go to the next one, because not a big difference. Going to the next one. Let's say I just use these two. He's max level, so let's see. If it's pretty much split the same, he should be getting close to a full level. If it's split the same, and then just the overflow is the 6,000 that Guan would get. Otherwise, if he only gets a tiny bit, that means that every single hero slot needs to be covered so you get the maximum XP output. Which is really important for farming, right? How to change full window to borderline window? Alt plus enter. Once you're on the screen, go on your keyboard Alt plus enter to get in window mode. Okay, let's see. What's the XP that some Wukong gets? Okay, so you want to have your full team be in there. You want to have a full team. Even if it's full level up, people, bring a full team in there when you're farming to get the maximum amount of XP. Otherwise, you're missing out on XP. I just learned something today. So it doesn't matter what you bring. You still need to bring food champs to get maximum. I might be wrong, right? I might be completely utterly wrong, but that's what I'm seeing based on the stuff that I've tested and run. It looks like if you don't have full slots, you miss out on 2 slots of XP that you get. So even if you bring full XP heroes, at least you get the overflow. Again, maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe I'm not seeing it or I'm not judging it properly, but that's what it looks like to me. You think the same? Yep. I think, again, that's what it looks like. So, for example, we got 2 more heroes in the team. We got some Wukong that will get, again, a tiny bit. See? He got just a tiny... So, from here, he got to here. Then he got to here. These 2 got XP. And you still get some of the overflow from Guan Yu. So, it kind of looks like I think you get 3,440 XP per hero per slot. So each of them get that amount. Again, I might be completely wrong. The amount of XP is fixed amount per run, but why does it not look like it, right? Okay, let me try again. I might be wrong. Yeah, let me try again. So Sun Wukong was at half XP. Maybe he needs to go higher. Lock Z, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Welcome, welcome. So right now, I guess if it's correct, that means we should get, so 3,440 times to 6,000 plus 3,000 from him. Okay, so we should get 9,000 XP overflow and then 3,000 that goes to Sun Wukong. That's true, you might be right. Again, see, that's why I'm saying I wasn't sure, because I'm dumb. So it's pretty much a total of 3,440 times 4, which is 12,300 something. My math's bad. I'm not good at math, okay? So Sun Wukong got the same amount, and then 7,222 doesn't look right. 722 actually does, because that's 344, maybe the equivalent. So that's 1, 2, 3. If you split this by 3, it's a lot lower because Sun Wukong got some. But does Sun Wukong get a lot more than the overflow? I don't get it. I'm not smart at. I'm not math savvy. I got potential. That's all I know. Or maybe it tries to like split it in half. Maybe we get a total of 7,000 times 2. You know what? I can test that. I can just bring Guan Yu to solo the stage, and if I see that we get 14,000 XP, then that's correct. More XP the higher stage level. I mean, look, it looked lower. That's what I mean. It looked like I got less XP than the previous ones. So I guess that's going to be the easiest way to do it. See how much I get at the end of this one, right? and try to run it with Guan Yu on his own, right? So I get 7, 5, 7. So if I just run Guan Yu on his own, I should get double of that, which is 15,000 something, right? Hopefully I can beat that, of course. Or I can just run a full team of leveled up people, and if it gets 15,000, then that means it's correct. Easier way to test, just bring 4 max level units that remove 1 unit and clear 3 max to see the same amount. Or same thing again doing solo. Hopefully I can beat it though. Hopefully Guan Yu can beat it solo and he doesn't die. But like, yeah, that would have been smarter of me to just try and bring the try and bring a full team of leveled up. But no, I'm dumb. It's fine, I'm dumb. I know that. Now you guys know as well that I'm dumb, so it's general knowledge. I think I'm gonna die. Okay. I'm dead. Ugh. It's fine. It's fine, I'm dumb. I'm done. If you guys didn't know I'm dumb, now you know. Still got 9,000, but I didn't clear everything. Okay, let's get another maxed out unit. Let's get 2 maxed out units, just to be sure. Good morning, Mr. Ragewood. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. So again, we got 7, 5, 7. From having some Wukong and Guan Yu. So that was the overflow. That would go, let's say it was split in 2. So that means at the end of this one, I should get 15,000 XP. If I don't, then something's not properly. Yeah, doing good. Just playing the game, grinding along, and doing some testing related to XP and stuff. How can I play the game? Laurencio, you can play the game by just using the download link that's in the Discord. Okay, so that's correct. That's correct. It doesn't matter how many people you bring, you get the same amount of XP. Mystery has been solved. So, initial assessment was bad. If you want to just join my Discord, if you're not in my Discord, and there's a, you know, in the general chat of Godforge, first go to start here. If anybody wants to, by the way, join my Discord for Godforge stuff, just go ahead. The link is always in the description of the videos. If you write exclamation mark Discord on Twitch, there's the link to my Discord. I have like designated Godforge channels. We always, you know, we try and chat there, keep stuff curious. I'm trying to grow my Godforge community. Make sure you join, and I always share information like ways to play the game. I put them there. I have in my general chat, there's like links for every single platform that is shared in their official Discord as well. I just, you know, put it there for people that ask for it in my for my community. Silly. It's a well-maintained Discord. Join up if Xav does say so himself, aka the person that helped me set it up. Really good. Thank you so much, Xav. And here's the thing, it's not that overwhelming anymore, right? Xav was a legend that helped me do some changes to my Discord where each role unlocks specific channels. So once you join my Discord, you're not gonna see a million channels. You have to go to the Start Here channel and then just click on the button for the game that you're interested in, right? If you wanna see only Godforge stuff, just click on the button, the Godforge channel. If you wanna see just Dragonair, click Dragonair. I'm not sure if the same thing works like if you click to like remove that role. But at least it works for bringing the, what's it called? Unlocking those channels that you need for. There we go, unlock this. So clears 150 stars in campaign story. Let's go. Fuck yeah. Come on, give me the stuff. Promote this Slayer here to rank 5. Yes, please. Stan Wukong's been waiting. Do I have enough? I need one more. One more, okay. So I need to get another 4-star. Do I have enough XP to do that though? No. You know what? Don't judge me. But I don't like Polyphemus, whatever his name is, Skip. Right, like, I don't get it. Okay, single target despair could be good. But then the other stuff, it's like I'm confused. Chocan Laurentiu, Mulțumesc, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Thank you, thank you. Removes debuff, then AoE. Disable, place barrier. I might just use him as a fodder. Or, you know what, just to be safe and efficient, let me just buy one from here. Because this one's pretty much a guaranteed. You get between 1 and 4 rank 4 hero spirit. It's 1,000,000 gold. It's done. Don't do it in general, but I'm gonna get it just to 5-star Master Wukong. 2 of them! Fuck yeah! Worth it. Worth it. Not really, but still. Still got gold. That's fine. There we go. My Star Wukong is gonna be ready to become a 5-star. Easy clap. Booyah. Okay. Let's go like this. Another XP day. John Bam F26. Hello, hello, good morning. How are you doing? So this one's bugged, by the way. If people are wondering if you cannot, why can you not collect at the bottom? It's bugged. Because that's it. You keep rerolling errors per and set now. Think you should drop, right? I mean, Ares can be interesting. I'm not sure about the other ones. Not the best. I would keep rerolling. I'm sorry, I would keep rerolling. Okay, next one's gonna be pushing Izumo. Is there stuff I can do straight up? Clear a stage with at least 2 invokers. Okay. Let's see if we can do that. Might not work, I might need a stronger team, but let's see if it works. If it doesn't, then I'll just get good and bring a full proper team. Okay, some Wukong's like, I'm gonna whoop your ass. I like that. So what's better, getting the first 6-star or multiple 5-stars? That's a good question. I think that maybe getting multiple 5-stars is better. So you have a good overall balance in the team. But might be wrong. Again, might be wrong because I've not tested or played enough in the beta to... And I've not gotten to that point yet to be able to say that, right? Okay, this is looking good. This is looking like a good start. I would love if I straight up... if I just straight up 3-star it. Okay, it's not gonna happen. Unless Wukong decides to clap with the ultimate. Come on, Wukong. Oh no, he was taunted. Oh man. It's fine, I'm gonna come back later with this. Or maybe I can just make Wukong better. That might work. Let me see if I can just tweak and improve a little bit more. So, let's just get her. I feel like, you know what? I feel like I don't really need her to be fast. Maybe just make her slower. Maybe I just make Wukong and Guan Yu be the fastest, so they just go in clap clap and then supports come after. So maybe because of that, I just remove her speed stuff from here. Or anything that gives speed, I just remove it. Just put the random HP stuff. And then if I can get him any better... I think for XP I'm getting low already. For Ascension again, I don't have it. For skill ups, again, it's gonna be close to... Oh, I have a tome. I have a tome. I'm using it on Wukong, I guess. But it's just gonna give him some damage on something. I'm not gonna use it for now. Anything else? Maybe piece of gear that's worth leveling up. Like this one's not the best. Oh yeah, I don't even have the currency. Never mind. This one looks pretty good. Again, I don't have the currency, so I can only level up 3-star stuff. Let's get him more crit rate. Try and make him better. This one's 4-star again, need a higher currency. So the only thing I can do is the 3-star or 2-star stuff. This one sucks. I really don't want to level this up. Actually, it's the low level one. Yeah, let me do it. Fuck it. 2-star uses the lowest level, so maybe gives you more crit rate. Guan Yu looking pretty decent. Can I get more attack percent or stuff? I can get speed, I guess. Oh yeah, let me throw a few levels. Do I have enough currency? Oh yeah, this one, I want to try and get a weapon instead that gives me crit rates resistance or something instead. Maybe I swap and get this one from Guan Yu instead. It's just gonna unattune it. I have no idea what the attunement does for weapons. You go for 6-star Guan Yu and let you know, need 2 more 5-star chickens. Okay, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I guess I'll keep it for now. Let me just throw a couple of levels in there. You want to level up this weapon? Yes. Get a little bit more attack in there. Okay. Let's see, is that enough to allow me to 3-star stuff? Or not, I'm just gonna come back later. Because again, it's not a bad thing. You just, we farm more. Hey, how do you reroll? Looks, and I have a specific video on that on my channel. If you haven't seen it, let me share it with you. I made a especially a specific reroll guide. It's pretty easy to do. As long as you follow it, it takes about 10-15 minutes. And it's that video over there. Yes, this sets it on your main Morgan Le Fay. Just pull Sizzin. Most likely it is the one I was 100%. Your Morgan Le Fay plus Sizzin is gonna be insane combo. That's like the perfect combo, Cyrax. Congrats. Some Wukong go boom boom. Luxen, you're welcome. I hope that helps. Zdendak Reichi. Might have butchered your name. Thank you for the sub on YouTube. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. You're welcome, Cyrax, as well. You're welcome. Okay, so, here's the thing. I think I will be calling this stream a day because I have a ton of videos I want to record. I'm getting hungry and stuff like that. There's a high chance I'm going to be streaming again tonight. Maybe for like 2-3 hours. So, make sure you join me. Right, join me again. But let's have a look. Do we have somebody to raid on YouTube? First of all, if there's somebody that I'm subbed to on YouTube, that we can drop the people there. And then also for Twitch. Let's see if we can share the love. Drop you guys over. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Really appreciate every single one of you coming here. It's been a blast. I've been having fun. So on YouTube, I see nobody live, at least out of the ones that I'm following. So I might just end it. Let's see on Twitch at least. Maybe you can drop some of you over there. Jarl Axel, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. Okay, let's see. Twitch, who's playing that? Maybe an English speaker? Okay, Reiji. Let's go raid Reiji. He's somebody that always comes and says hello. Of course, gotta share the love back. But stick with me on Twitch. Thank you everybody for being here. Hope you had fun. Hope you enjoyed it. Keep an eye out on my channel. If you missed my summons, I'm gonna make a summons video. I'm gonna make that first and post it. Then later, I might make another one based on what to pick, maybe from chests or stuff like that. So, yeah. Let's go Twitch, raid Reiji, and YouTube, I guess we're gonna end it. Peace, love, take care everyone. Appreciate you all being here. Hope you have a fantastic day up until I come back later. Bye-bye.